What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. A little NCAA hoops action on the channel today. What's going on here, though? Let's give that bad boy a little refresh. There we go. There we go. The number 9 Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 1 Tennessee Volunteers in NCAA men's college basketball ACC tournament. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here to welcome you to the party.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
This game's set to start at 10 o'clock my time. That's same as the West Coast time now, after the daylight savings change. But we're looking at about 15 minutes to tip off in this one. Tennessee is favored by 10. A money line bet on Mississippi State is plus 430. Money line bet on the Vols minus 600. This game will be shown on your local television remote on ESPN. ESPN. Anthony Discerna in the house. What's up, buddy? MKI Sports. Aaron Donald retired. Oh, interesting. I didn't see that. Minnesota today. Minnesota now the only team in the National Football League with 2 first-round picks coming up in this draft. We moving on up to the top for a deluxe quarterback in the sky. Current member count, V-Homies, 7-4. Current subscriber count, 14,854. Dab Dave is up in here. What's up, Dab Dave? What is up? All right, we're going to kill this poll here. Rest in peace, stupid poll. What do you think of polls? Polls are lame, 71%. Polls should be eliminated, 28%. Polls suck, 0%. Shocking result. Shocking result. Shocking result. Doubleheader on the channel today. We got Bulldogs, Tennessee Vols to start the day. And then this afternoon, Texas A&M takes on Kentucky. Them Wildcats. Kentucky Wildcats. Texas A&M Aggies. SG Sports Talk. Tony Amazuka. What's up, Tony? What's up, Tony? All right, looks like we got 7 berserkers in here right now. 7. Hit that subscribe if you haven't. Get a video a like. I'm sure Grover is waking up. I'm sure Grover waking up right now. Probably his mom making some Pop-Tarts. You out there, Grover? You out there? Your mom's making you some Pop-Tarts? What'd you have today? You have the brown sugar ones, or maybe the blueberry? Grover. Could use a little saturation, it looks like. Go Mississippi State. Hey, I got them emojis in here for y'all. If you are a member, you can rep either one of these teams, whether it be Tennessee, or Mississippi State. All right, about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So the Dodgers have arrived in Seoul, Korea. They have arrived. Lots of fans at the airport to greet them. Pretty excited about that. I'm thinking I should probably stream those games, Grover. I know you probably need some tags. I'll probably change the tags, Grover, in the next couple days here. If you want to copy them, put them up on your video, okay? Johnny Owen, please explain this to me. I'm a 10-year-old. The Padres are suddenly a playoff team with Dylan Cease, but last year with Snell, Soto, Hader, Lugo, and Wacha, they weren't. Johnny, it's all about the narrative, Johnny. It's all about the narrative. We got to bring viewers to the games, you know? So you got to generate a rivalry where there is not one. So this is all about the dollars, the ducats, the cheddar, the cheese, the money, the moolah. That's what it's all about. So that's the answer to your question, Johnny. Please explain this to me. There's your explanation. Because if you just say the Dodgers are going to run away with the National League West, that doesn't generate much excitement. Agree or disagree, hit me up in the comments. I'd like to ask the 10 of you that are in the chat to hit that heart button in the lower corner there, the 100, the celebrate, and let's make some noise. Sweet Tea in the house. Where can I watch live stats? I got a parlay on deck. Those are live stats right on your screen there, Sweet Tea. Right on your screen there's some live stats. But if you don't want to hang out here, there is a multitude of internet sites, ESPN, CBS Sports, Fox Sports. Shouldn't be that hard to find the stats, Sweet Tea. But you can hang out here if you want. Tell us what your parlay is. We'll keep track of it. Gambler alert. Hey, no need to apologize. No need to apologize. All right, less than 10 minutes to tip off. Less than 10.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Rubio! Aaron Donald is the GOAT. Retired. I think we'd be throwing that GOAT term around a little too loosely, y'all. A little too loosely. He's the GOAT of what? What's he the GOAT of? Do the Vikings trade up to the top 3 today? Or they hold on to their cards until draft day after they see who goes 1 and 2? The GOAT of the Vikings? He didn't play on the Vikings. He never played on the Vikings. Oh, I gotta start up betting, y'all. I wonder if I loaded him. About to find out. We about to find out. Tar Heel Seminoles, nope. All right, we gotta edit a poll here. Or the betting anyway. All right, I made it a little bit easier, y'all. So betting is open. Who will win this game? Bulldogs or Vols, V-O-L-S. Who will win the game? You can use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, but with a V, to bet the winner of this game. Bet between 10 and 100,000. The format will come up in the chat to teach you how to do it. And then the question always becomes, Valhalla, what are points? What are points? Basically, like I said, they're points. But with that V, with the Valhalla V, you get them by participating in the chat. You know what I mean? By saying hello in the chat. But nor with the narration and Noah, how good will Henry be for the Ravens? I think he's still got some tread left on them tires. Sweet Tea says it's a 6-pick, $200 parlay to win 5,300 bones. It involves Dalton. Includes a number of players. Vol's going to win by 7. Makes sense. Rubio feels some kind of way about Aaron Donald. And he wants to talk to you about it. Big Zig checks into the chat. Says, I said hello. Where's my voice? I sent him to you, bro. Sent him to you. I converted him into Canadian loonies just for you, my Canadian brother. I converted him into them Canadian loonies. By the way, whoever that was in the U.S. Postal Service who stole my loony that Hot Take Hockey sent me, I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. Little hole in the envelope. Heisted. Shout out to the 18 up in here, up in here. Shout out to each and every one of yous. The Volunteers 24-7 on the season. Mississippi State 20-12. A matchup of 2 top 10 teams. I wanted me some toonies. Summer Robe. I will lend you an ear, Ruby. Rams out. Yeah, Summer Robe is a Rams lover too, man. Rubio. Maybe you two should hook up on Instagram or something. And find about the greatness of one Aaron Donald, who retired today. He said, you know what? I'm sick of being out here with these big guys trying to hit me. Tired of it. Currently on Espen, the Pat McAfee Show. Let's listen in. Hit the refresh. Hit it.
Jets on Sirius XM channels 91, Internet 9.
I didn't Google the news yet. Yeah, retired. I'm done. Hanging him up. Big Zig, what you think of the crispy white VST hat, bro? What you think? Oh, baby! Good guys wear white, y'all. Good guys wear the white hats. Holy shit, says Summer Ode. I know, right? You know, I don't have nothing to drink. I wonder if the COO will peek in here like a beggar for some liquid nourishment. COO working from home today. Doing serious stuff. MKI, yes, AD99 retired. 99 problems, no mo. 99 problems and Aaron Donald ain't one. Be back soon. I got to use my emergency psychology card. What? How do I not have a what?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
You can drink you some Nooner beers? I think the only beer I got in the crib, I think there's two of them. There's a Corona that might be 6 years old. And I think there's some Bud Light seltzers, maybe a peach flavored one. I'm going back to sleep to see if this is a dream. Hey, Val, you should know about Team Heartache. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. F the Lions, by the way. F the Lions. F those Lions. 8 likes, 87 views, 22 up in here. Are we seriously not going to hit the like button, y'all? Come on now. Hitting the like button is free. Hitting the like button is having the common decency to say good morning as you pass by a fellow human being. Hitting the like is possibly the easiest thing you can do on YouTube to reward the work. All right, we got a picture. SEC tournament, Nashville, Tennessee is the place. Number 9, Mississippi State. Bulldogs taking on the number 1, Tennessee Vols. This is going to take place at the Bridgestone Arena on a beautiful day in Nashville. It looks like, anyway. And I think this is semifinal. Action. Yuck, says Big Zig. Today is a sad day for Rams country, says Rubio. I am stunned, dude. Stunned. Maybe he's got a gig lined up. Maybe he's about to start a YouTube channel. Maybe he got big plans. Yes, I will try again. Thank you very much.
Starkville, Mississippi. At forward, a 6'7" senior from Olive Branch, Mississippi, number 0, DJ Jeffries. At guard, a 5'10" freshman from Madison, Mississippi, number 13, Josh Hubbard.
All right, can y'all hear it?
At guard, a 6'2" senior from the Bronx, New York, number 10, Deshaun Davis.
We need to sign in left tackle ASAP, says MKI.
At forward,
Who's
a
we?
6'7" senior from Olive Branch, Mississippi, number 4,
Who's we?
Cameron Matthews. And at forward, a 6'11" senior from Bay Street, St. Louis, Mississippi, number 1, Tolu Smith III. And the head coach,
Dalton Necht
Coach
is the
Chris
star of this
Jazz.
Tennessee team. 28 points a game. They are huddled up.
And now the number 1 Tennessee
Looking
Volunteers
serious.
from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Donald got tired of working out with sharp knives.
6'11" junior from Durham, North Carolina. SEC All-Defensive Team, number 0, Jonas Adu. At guard, a 6'7" senior from Charleston, South Carolina, number 30, Josiah Jordan James. At guard, a 6'3" senior from Montevideo, Uruguay, number 25, Santiago Vescovi. At guard,
Man, if the
a 6'6"
the
senior
Vikings
from
mess
North
around
Colorado, first team All-SEC,
and end up with
and the
Khalid
SEC
Williams,
Player
y'all,
of the
they need to
Year,
put a statue
number 3,
of Kwesi
Dalton
Adolfo-Mensah
Necht.
in the front of the bank the day after the
And at
draft.
guard, a 5'9" junior from Long Island, New York, number 5, first team
2029 Hall of Fame will be
SEC
stacked for sure, says
All-Defensive Team
MKI.
and Defensive Player of the
Val, did you
Year,
ever see that Donald with
number
knives
5,
workout? I did not, Cimarroba. I'm not really, I didn't know what that meant. Didn't really know what that
and
meant
the
there.
head coach for the Volunteers, Coach Rick Barnes.
So those are your Sunkist starting lineups. It's about that time. Vols Bulldogs as we hand things off to Phil Brame.
It's
and
about
Matt
that
Zimmerman
time
with the call.
in a
Guys,
minute.
Stephen, thank you very much. Z, these teams met once. State won in Starkville. And with all due respect to the hump,
All right, I'm going to get
with an
synced up here,
atmosphere
y'all.
that is
Again, the
decidedly
scoreboard is
orange,
usually slightly
this
ahead
ain't Starkville today.
of the play-by-play. You hear?
Nothing against the hump. It's a tough
Of the
place
audio?
to play. A great home court
There's
advantage
some old
for the
fellas with some
Bulldogs,
Tennessee
but
stuff
they had a
on.
good win in there, 77-72. That was a long time ago, over 2 months ago. That's a big win for them as far as their NCAA resume. There's a lot of orange in here. It's not quite the level of the blue and the Big Blue Nation, but there's a lot of orange. Definitely the second most fans in Nashville.
Shout out to the 23 in the
State
chat.
breaks their
Enjoy
home.
this
They will
game.
be in black, Tennessee in white with the orange
Tell me if there's
numbers
anything I
and
can do to
letters.
make
And
your day better
our,
here on the channel.
Officials today, Pat Adams, KB Burdett, Steven Anderson, everybody is ready to go. State, of course, into this game, Z, after the win over LSU 70-60. Real quick before tip, what impressed you most about the Bulldogs yesterday?
Well, they had a chance to get frustrated because they weren't playing well in the first half. They were behind. Things weren't looking good for them. But I like
I
the
predict
resolve.
Tennessee
I like
is gonna
how they
lay
fought
up
back. I like how they
a
played
basket after
in
the
second
tip.
half. They did it
That's
with
my
tough
prediction.
defense, and they did what Mississippi State does. They rebounded that basketball, they took care of the ball, and they played Chris Jans-type defense.
It'll be Tolu Smith, who really had to work for his 8 points and 13 rebounds yesterday against LSU. For State, he'll jump center with Adu of Tennessee. Pat Adams, lead official, is in the center jump circle. Ball in the air, and we are underway. It'll be State to open on offense. They'll go left to right as we view it in the first half. Matthews to bring it up. With a left-hand dribble on Jordan James. Around a pick, connect switches on him defensively. Now it's Adu defending. They'll wrap it around into the post. Smith, Adu and James double, then James runs away. Adu goes one-on-one defensively as Smith goes right to the bucket and powers it up and in. Great sign for
All right, we are
Smith with the
synced.
way he struggled
It's a windy
yesterday.
day here in
He
Arizona.
played well in the first game against Tennessee. He went right to the left block and got a bucket.
2-0 Bulldogs. Tennessee on offense for the first time.
Now
It'll
let's
be
get this
Siegler.
stat page rolling.
Guarded by Hubbard. Hits connect. Player of the year to the elbow. Kicks out James. Right wing three on the way short. Rebound chased down in the corner, but Vescovi can't grab it. And it'll be over to Mississippi State. Bulldogs now 20-12 after the win yesterday. Actually, no, they will keep it with State. Tennessee, though, will pick up full court.
Yeah. I like it when Tennessee presses a little
Still
bit. It
just
kinda
10
makes it a
likes,
little more
155 views.
They'll inbound to Matthews. He has it poked away into the bench by James. It'll stay with State. We played 45 seconds, 2-0 Mississippi State. Tennessee, we've talked so much about State and their bubble status. Tennessee
A lot of
on
people
different
actually
kind of
showing the
bubble. Right
game
now,
on
ball's
YouTube, I
on the
imagine.
Yeah.
4th of 4.
It is
for the
what it
number
is.
one
We just
overall
roll.
seed.
We just
They're trying to
roll.
Make sure they've got a 1 next to their name on Sunday when the selection show is on the air. State will break the press. Here's Hubbard, defended by Ziegler. Goes straight away to Jeffries. He'll range it over to the right side. They try to go to Smith in the post again. After a couple of pumps, now they get it to him. Tennessee doubles. Cross-court pass. Catch and fire three from Davis is short. Offensive board, though, for Jeffries. Second chance for State. Out to Hubbard for three. Online, but
This
heavy.
is a three.
Couple
Does
of
Hubbard.
bounces, and it's Adu to grab the miss. Here comes Tennessee. Ziegler sees a
Let's
crease.
go,
All the way to
Vols.
the bucket. Reverse.
This is
right
Kai Noah.
hand is good. And Zakai Ziegler, who did not play in this tournament last
Welcome
year
to the
after his
stream.
knee injury, scores first for Tennessee.
Yeah, that was a quick move. That was a quick down the floor. Great matchup, Ziegler versus Hubbard.
Davis, the Oregon State transfer, runs point now for Mississippi State. Pick and pop to Matthews straight away. Dribble handoff. In fact, he fakes it for Jeffries. Now they hit Smith again in the post. Third straight possession. They tried to give it to Tolu Smith. He dribbles out on Adu. 5 to shoot. A running left-handed scooper is good from 6.
Rolled around the rim
Smith
before it
with
dropped.
4 for State. They lead 4-2. Tennessee on the other end. Leaves it for Vescovi. One hands cross court. Corner three.
A three.
Bouncing around and off.
Oh.
Adu with the offensive board. Fall away with the left hand. Won't drop.
Wow.
Rebound by Tolu Smith. of
Heartbreak.
State.
Just fell off the
Adu's
front
gotta
of the
go up a lot
rim.
Stronger. He got a rebound, but that was a soft follow. You're not going to score like that.
Here's Hubbard. Jumper good and a foul on Ziegler.
The
Josh
2
Hubbard
and the 1 for
set
Hubbard.
Mississippi State freshman record yesterday with 24 points, and he connects and State's out.
Come
to
on,
a
I got
6-2
100K
lead,
on this
and
S.
a foul on Ziegler.
This
Yeah, good
shice.
start for Mississippi State. Looks like they've got a pretty good rhythm in their offense, and that started in the second half against LSU when their offense started clicking. And you don't want to let Hubbard get hot now.
He hits
And
the
no
end
surprise,
one.
Hubbard rips the net with the free throws and 85%.
Mississippi
foul
State
shooting,
out to a
2.5 minutes
5-point
in.
lead
State
early.
7, Tennessee 2. Ziegler across the timeline, left wing, goes up top, Vescovi. The lefty hits connect on a curl. Free throw jumper on the way and in. And the SEC Player of the Year is on target with his first shot.
Good start, and Mississippi State was up 7-2. And tell you what, they've come to play now. I really like this young man with the ball, Deshaun Davis.
Cy,
He's gotten
good
better
morning,
all
sir.
season for Mississippi State.
He gives way to Jeffries. Now Smith, who'll bounce it for Hubbard. Out front, freshman. Pass deflected, loose, but grabbed along the sideline by Jeffries. Tennessee went for the steal, didn't get it. Into the paint, Jeffries missed a shot. There's 2 Tennessee guys there, and it's Josiah Jordan-James with the board. Balls will work quickly here. Ziegler streaks into the front court, leaves it for Josiah Jordan-James. Now Vescovi, left wing connects. Ball on the deck to the short corner. Fall away is off the line to the right. Tennessee offensive board. Adu again. He'll get it back from Vescovi. Will Adu. Right block. Middle of the lane. Fall away again. This time it's off the back rim. Smith, another board for State.
A rough start for
State's
Tennessee,
playing
y'all.
good defense.
Not
They're
hitting their
scrappy.
shots.
2 for 7 for Tennessee.
State, that's what they do defensively. Hubbard a 3, right wing, way too strong. Uncontested weak side board for Connect. They'll bring it up.
16-13
Fire
clock
three
running.
Himself, rims out. Jeffries
Another
has it
miss
for
of a
Mississippi
3 by
State.
Tennessee.
We'll have a media stoppage at the next dead balls. We took under 16 minutes to play. First of 4 quarterfinals today. Mississippi State out to a
Quarterfinal.
7-4 lead on
So I was
Tennessee.
wrong. It's not the
Been
semis,
clean.
it's
1
the
foul
quarters.
total. That's why this clock just keeps running. It's going fast.
We expect to see a lot of paint touches in this game. Here's Smith, cross-court pass,
Oh,
right
and
into the arms
give me
of
that.
James of Tennessee. Turnover by the Bulldogs. Tennessee with Vescovi, hits connect, pitch to the corner, and James. Size mismatch on Hubbard. He pulls from 15, rattles it in and out, and another rebound uncontested
Tennessee
underneath.
can't buy a
on
shot.
DJ Jeffries.
James can make that, but he should have drove it. He had them beat off the dribble. He's got attack in the paint. A lot of jumpers so far.
James is 0 for 2. Tennessee will get a sub.
And
in
RM
after
checks in
media
as well.
stoppage. Here goes Davis down the lane on connect, stops, pirouettes, and floats it in from 8-9-4 Bulldogs.
Yeah, real interesting plan of attack here by Tennessee. They've been a little bit just perimeter-based.
Not uncommon, too, for a team playing its first game to struggle. Tennessee does
loose
again
ball.
as they turn it over. Vescovy couldn't handle the pass, and State will take it away.
Nobody can get a call. Nobody can get a stop. No one's attacking.
Hubbard sends Vescovy to the deck. Offensive foul.
Offensive
and that'll
foul.
go back over to Tennessee after the media timeout. So State with a decidedly better start as the Bulldogs lead 9-4. We break for the first time here in Nashville. Quarterfinal number 1 on the SEC Radio Network.
Hey, it's starting. Who do you think will win? So far, the unbeatable duo
All right,
of
our first
Sunkist
commercial
Soda
break.
Watermelon Lemonade is in the lead. The taste is like a sip of sunshine.
I'm talking about the SEC
At least
college
Donald will be
basketball
easy to
tournament.
replace.
Yeah, me too. Sunkist Soda is an official sponsor, but with so many flavors like berry lemonade and peach, I
My
can't
exact
decide which
feelings,
flavor
my
will
bubble
win.
would be
Okay,
Padres,
but what about your
5th,
pick to win the
Giants,
game?
dead last,
Nah,
my
I'll
perfect
just
end of
focus
the
on my
season
Sunkist
scenario.
Soda's fruit flavors.
Enjoy all the games with all the refreshing fruit flavors of Sunkist Soda, an official sponsor of the SEC.
When you live in SEC country, you feel it everywhere you go. The traditions and rivalries surround you. As much as you celebrate the game, Regions celebrates your financial wins even more. And like SEC fans,
It's kind of
we'll
dreary out there
never
today,
quit.
y'all. Overcast, sun popping in and out,
Because in an SEC world,
wind blowing. I think
we're
we got
the
weather coming.
SEC Bank. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
Some say New York had the greatest lineup ever back in 27. Though Woodstock in 69 was pretty spectacular. And again, there was Chicago in 98. But perhaps the most impressive ever is the full line of Mercedes-Benz electric vehicles. Choose from a growing list of models, like the versatile EQB, the stunning EQS, or the roomier EQS SUV. Go to your local
There,
dealer
basketball.
or MBUSA.com to learn more. Mercedes-Benz, official vehicle of the SEC.
SEC basketball is brought to you all week long by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. By Pfizer, official COVID-19 vaccine awareness sponsor of the SEC. And by Bush's, that beautiful bean company.
Back here in Nashville, where Mississippi State leads Tennessee 9-4. Top seed Vols off to a slow start offensively, as they're one of their last 7 from the field.
CeeLo's got him a
9
crowd, but he's a
overall,
Tennessee
with
fan.
Matt Zimmerman,
So he
Phil
deserves
Brame
it.
here, and Z. This is a Tennessee program under Rick Barnes, built on defense.
Yeah.
And although Dalton Connect has solved a lot of their offensive woes at times single-handedly, that's the book on Tennessee, is that they are prone to, at times, struggle to get the ball in the basket.
Absolutely, and a team like Mississippi State, who's beat Tennessee, has a little bit of a recipe. Make it a
Like
possession
replacing
game.
Cousins with Darnold?
Make it your turn, my
No way
turn,
in hell
your
does the
turn.
Diamondbacks repeat what
Tennessee
they did
needs a little
last
bit
year.
more
Effing
fluid of
fluke.
a game to me, where there's more possessions and,
We're moving
and more
up,
of their
Summer
talent
Road.
can
We're
rise
moving
to
up.
the top. Their offense at times has
I think the
struggled.
target
This year
for the
they've done a
Vikes is
good
Drake
job
May,
offensively, Phil.
quarterback,
You know,
North
they
Carolina.
score the ball well. They average 80.
But I don't think
their
they would be
defense
crushed
doesn't
if
limit
Williams
people
fell.
quite as much as they did the years
I think they're
past,
fine with the
because
kid
they're
out of
playing a
LSU
little
as
bit
well.
faster pace. They're shooting it a
But
little
we
bit
moving
quicker,
up. We're the only
'cause
team in
that's
the
how
NFL
Zakai
with
Ziegler's
2
best, when it's an
first-round
open court,
picks in this
open
upcoming
in
draft
motion,
now.
and things happening quicker.
And in some ways, these programs mirror each other in the way they want to play, because State, certainly with Hubbard, has
I think
a guy
it's
that can
wide
go get a
open. I
bucket
think
pretty much whenever he
NCAA
wants,
men's
despite
basketball,
being under
the
6 feet
championship
tall.
this year
But
is
if you want
wide
to talk
open.
about defense, I mean, that's cornerstone number 1 for Chris Jans.
Yeah, both of these coaches, when you talk about their careers, Chris Jans all the way back to when he was a junior college coach, he was about tough,
I think
hard-nosed
she's wide
defense.
open this year. What do you
and
think,
for Rick
Chat?
Barnes, throughout his career, it's been about controlled,
Is Tennessee truly
organized
the one
offense
team?
and tough defense. And so these are defensive-minded
I know
coaches.
U of A's got
I'll tell you
some
what,
buzz.
Tennessee's going to have their hands full in this ball game.
Chris
Kentucky
Jans,
gonna
the
have a
10th
good team
coach
again?
in
You
SEC
guess.
history to
I
win
don't know.
21 games and take his team to the tournament in his first year. Now in year 2, his team will play defense here. Tennessee basketball after the offensive foul on Hubbard. Meshack and Awaka into the game for Tennessee, and the Vols nearly turn it over, and they do. Pass from Meshack.
Turnover.
Got bobbled and pinballed between Ziegler and Hubbard, off of Ziegler, says Pat Adams. So turnover number 2
Yeah,
on
it would
Tennessee.
likely be
They
the
were looking
Patriots.
for Steven Anderson for a little bit of a clarification, but he did not have a good angle, and I think the bodies kept
Yeah,
his
it would
view
likely
from being
have to be the
seen.
Patriots.
I'll tell you
And
what, Ziegler is,
in the
made a
past,
nice
Bill
bucket, but
Belichick
Chuck
always
Hubbard
hated dealing with
and
the
Moore
Vikings.
giving him a little problem so far.
He's always had an issue with the Vikes.
Gets
but
Jimmy Bell Jr.
with him gone,
into the game, 6'10", 280.
let's see.
He'll replace Tolu Smith. Otherwise, it's starters on the floor for both teams other than the 2 Tennessee subs. Out front, Matthews bounces to the aforementioned Bell, sizes up Jordan.
Yeah, Bobby
James,
might know. I mean, he might have an idea anyway.
Righty hook off the window and off, rebounded and cradled to his chest. Owaka has it.
Right now.
Everything's been on the same spot of the floor, right in the middle on the left side for Mississippi State.
Tennessee, primarily perimeter. Now they go inside to Owaka. He spins through a double team. In a bit of trouble under the basket. Throws out high for James. Cross court connect. A nice up fake. Now goes to work. Pitches out front. Ziegler. He'll up fake as well. Now he attacks.
To the hoop.
With the left hand, no good. James an offensive board. Meshack a 3. Way too strong.
Wow, that was ugly. Ugly 3 shot. Missed badly.
He's the one that threw that ball away. They gave a turnover to Ziegler. Then he catches and shoots a wild 3.
On the other end. Nice
up on the other end.
By Cam Matthews of State. He banks it in. 11-4 Bulldogs.
Yeah, Tennessee's out of whack. Mississippi
UConn gonna repeat, says Rubio.
11-4.
Vikings traded today for a second first rounder, Bobby, and we want that number 3 pick. What's it going to take? We got 11, 23, and I think we're willing to send a 2025 one as well. What you think?
Deck for the Vols, and that'll be the first on Bell, second on State.
Yeah, Jimmy Bell's a strong, physical player.
What's for breakfast? I had 2 monsters, an orange and a green.
Because Mississippi State was going to get that off that
Come on, Vols, says Big Zig.
Now you'd be backpedaling on defense down 11-4. Instead, you get the ball back.
Tennessee goes small here, Z, as Jordan Gainey, 6'3 junior, replaces 6'7 Josiah Jordan James. It'll be Ziegler to inbound. Tolu Smith checked back in for Mississippi State as he will give
we've been wanting to move up to
breather.
3, Bobby. What's it going to take?
Davis re-enters as well as Hubbard takes a seat for the first time.
Yep, Tennessee's got 3
and we ain't sending you Justin Jefferson.
They really need Zakai.
So don't even put it in my chat.
To get going right here to carry the load for their offense.
13-10 to play first half, 11-4 Mississippi State. Owaka tries to dribble away from a double, can't do it. Turnover as Moore drives in. Nice dish to the trailer Jeffries for a 2-handed flush. Defense to offense for Mississippi State.
Yeah, you can see that. I'm not sure why
Breakfast
the
of
big
Champions.
fella, Owaka, was out there dribbling 17 feet from the basket. That's a turnover.
Ball scoreless for 4.5 minutes. Owaka
Pass it.
In on Smith. Doubled again. Lost it again. Another turnover.
Damn, come on, Tennessee. What you doing?
Lay-in State. They are all over Tennessee defensively.
Well, Tennessee's decided to run.
Yeah, you ain't getting Jefferson, fool.
Owaka, he can't dribble. I'm not sure what their plan is there.
Gainey, right wing, up top of Waka, now Meshack. 12:20 to go. State in the midst of an 8-0 run. Tennessee bounces Ziegler. Goes to work on Davis. Short corner.
Them massholes, y'all. Them massholes.
He'll drive. Cross court. Gainey won't shoot.
He should have shot it.
He'll give way to Ziegler. 3 on the timer. Ziegler, NBA
It's
range.
that.
Air ball.
Air ball.
State playing as
Timeout, y'all.
As you'll see in college
Mississippi
right
State is in Tennessee's bootay. 15-4 with 12:03 to go in the first half.
Out of their chairs since the national anthem was over. And there's a lot of Tennessee fans here. There's hardly any Mississippi State, but they're loud right behind their bench.
HAI Mississippi State going ham.
Chest bumping. Tennessee may be thinking
no
about
Jefferson,
the next
no
tournament.
number 3 pick for you, says Bobby.
Spectators in Kentucky Blue.
You guys need more than a number 3
They
pick,
definitely
bro.
Are, yeah, and Kentucky one of the favorites, but
number 3 pick ain't going to do nothing to move the needle for the Patriots.
8 minutes in.
It's rebuild time in New England.
A turnover, deflection by Vescovy. Gainey on the attack, lost the ball, and it'll go back over to Mississippi State. That's another turnover on Tennessee.
I remember the first time I had a Red Bull, actually was driving to Vegas at night. I got to my hotel at 2 a.m. While in bed. I can hear my heart pumping like no one's business.
Of the 1-seed Tennessee on the SEC.
We ain't voiding no bets.
Words to savor.
I thought I was going to die, says Cy.
Pythagoras, Archimedes, Newton. Brilliant mathematicians, we get it. But none of them were ever.
Well, I'm glad you made it, Cy. I'm glad you made it.
Take a grilling grate chock full of meat. How the tongsmen can see angles and create surface.
I don't think they have any
more
effect
sausage.
on me, y'all. I could drink 2 of them, go take a nap.
Genius. Throw on the Johnsonville sausage. Calling all tongsmen.
Official sausage of the SEC.
You're listening to the SEC.
What would Bill B do? He go.
Another 3. He'll make with another three.
On the SEC.
Belichick's still unemployed, right? Gary says, where are my Kentucky fans at? Woo! I'll be streaming that Kentucky game later today, Gary Williams. Welcome to the stream.
Decades.
Ooh, that wind really picked up, y'all. It is picking up. I hear those stories sigh, which is why I always avoided Summer Road.
Once a year, the best fantasy baseball analysts get together to compete against each other.
I'd shout out to the 19 in the chat.
Sports Radio is the only place to hear all the action.
Mississippi
Learn
State
winning
versus
strategies
Tennessee, and it
player
ain't going the way we
evaluations
thought it
to help
would.
you dominate your league.
Mississippi State, an 11-point lead about halfway through this first half.
And on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Pats will probably trade back Valhalla. They need so much. I know, bro. We here for you. We here for you.
Tennessee scoreless for 5.5 minutes as the 1 seed slow out of the blocks here in Nashville. Quarterfinal number 1 might prove to be
let me refresh this, y'all, because I thought there we go.
With Matt Zimmerman, Phil
That
Brame
looks better.
here.
Now we got our over/under business.
He has raced out to a 15-4 lead. And a reminder, State has confidence against Tennessee, not just that they won in the regular season matchup, though it was, as you said, Z, over 2 months ago, it was the way they
Jacksonville
dominated
official
the first half.
wieners
It was
of the SEC.
35-22 at the hump at the break. Now, the second half was an offensive firework display. It ended
Summer
up being
Robe asked
77-72.
Cy if that was the last time he ever drank a Red Bull. I think the only Red Bull I've ever had has always been in a bar inside of a beer.
Game plan, I would imagine most of them have big permanent marker checks for the first 2 sessions.
Yeah, absolutely.
A bacon-wrapped hot dog with peppers and onions sounds great right now.
But right here,
I might give me some Circle K dogs for lunch today, y'all.
5 or 6 best teams in the country. On
Might
paper,
be Circle K hot
Tennessee
dog time
Volunteers
today.
Have 4 points through 8 minutes and 8 seconds, and they've not been. It's not like
they would just probably go after Nix or Penix there.
Like wild threes at the shot clock buzzer. They've done a good job. You can see that.
Or maybe McCarthy.
Shut down.
I can't stand him.
And Ziegler make those.
But McCarthy, Michigan.
Like Awaka and Adu and
you know what I mean? We know they drafted a Michigan quarterback one time before that worked out okay.
And that's why Tennessee's over there going, "Uh-oh, guys, we can't score."
Meanwhile,
well, that's right. It's Friday side.
We talk so much about their
that ain't my
defense,
problem.
really
I don't participate.
Hubbard has gotten everyone's attention. Speaking of Josh Hubbard, the freshman, playing
that ain't
so
my
well
problem.
down
That's the
stretch.
COO's
Their
jab.
leading score at 17 points per game. But it's been everybody else that's really helped facilitate offense for State early.
Yeah, it really has. And I think the fact that they've got some older guys, even like DJ Jeffries and Tolu and Cam Matthews, Shaquille Moore, those are old players. Those are guys that have been around, and they're showing that. I tell you what, Ziegler's got a foul. If you think it's tough
Graham
right
lives
now
in California, Johnny.
Foul.
Tennessee's going to press.
He's PST.
Have Smith come
Papa Sierra Tango for RM.
Big fellow bring it up himself.
Can you see Kentucky getting a 2 seed? Oh, absolutely, Gary. Yeah, I think Kentucky's all the way back. That Shepherd of theirs, he's a little badass.
He'll try to go in for Tennessee, and he draws a
foul.
Well, Gainey's got a couple loose balls here, but he's got to realize
this is
when
the
he
new
gets the
Pats.
ball, you better wake up. Mississippi State's coming at you. He had the bad turnover on a one-on-one down the floor, and that time they just were all over him.
Red Bull Monster and Rockstar make me sleepy, says Rubio.
Tennessee, and they're coming out
Johnny says I'm in Oregon.
Foul on Jones, the sophomore for Mississippi State, who just checked in. Ziegler good on the first free throw. It's Tennessee team.
Go MSU, says SG Sports Talk channel.
Ziegler slightly under that at 72%. He gets
good
both
luck
of
to
these
the
to
Lakers.
go in the balls.
SG, you be doing any sports talking on your channel?
6 minutes, 11:36 to play. Now 15-6.
You be doing some sports talk over there?
Back in single digits. Jones runs the baseline. Nice
Johnny
job.
lived in LA for 30 years.
From Smith, State had a chance at a 3-on-2.
18 for me.
Retreats,
well, 15 for me.
And a loose ball foul on Tolu Smith. Tennessee now, Z, starting to get their
Who they are
hands
interested
on
in is
these
Daniels and
Mississippi State
Penix.
passes.
Yeah, that's
Daniels ain't getting out of the top 10, Bobby.
Possessions for State, they need shots at the rim, and that was such a bad pass that time.
Daniels ain't getting out of the top 10.
Tolu Smith, your best
you better take that
player,
Michigan guy again.
the bad pass,
try to repeat
and
history.
he ended up fouling. So That was a double whammy for Coach Jan's Bulldogs.
3 turnovers in the last minute, 10 for the Bulldogs. Tennessee tries to draw closer, down 15-9. They go to Vescovy from
Making
Adu,
Jerome in the house.
lane, and the senior floats it in. First basket for Santiago Vescovy. And it's 15
Johnny says
8.
Padres haven't
Bulldogs
arrived. They
attack
took a
quickly.
slow
Matthews
boat.
brings it up himself
Is
up
that
the
what
near
they're doing?
sideline.
They're riding
Pivots
a
back
schooner?
out high and wide for Davis.
Gainey's having to guard Matthews. That's a little bit of a size disadvantage.
Now they switch on a pick. Tennessee alertly, Z. They saw what you did.
Penix scares
Now
me, y'all.
Vescovy now
Penix
guarding
scares me.
Matthews.
That injury history.
Davis with a basketball. Right off the screen. Goes foul line extended right to Hubbard. Into the corner. Jones. Bounce pass to Smith. Sees the double coming. Nice feed across the lane.
Slam dunk.
There's Matthews with a two-handed stuff. He's got an early 6.
I don't know what Dalton Connect.
All right, they've got to cut to single digits, but the Bulldogs ain't done.
Tennessee gives to Vescovy from
That
Connect.
Bulldog growling.
No hesitation.
For three. Hit it.
Much needed 3 for Tennessee. Their first on attempt number 7 from downtown. 17-11. Stayed up by 6 with the ball.
Yeah, big three-pointer right there. First one for either team in this ball game.
Yeah, they're going after
Davis
May.
with it
I
out
agree.
front.
Viking Jerome. I think May is the
Trying to get
target.
everybody organized.
They'd be
Goes to
fine.
Matthews.
I think they would
Hot
take
hand.
Williams if
He'll immediately
William
give way to
fell.
Hubbard. Behind the back dribble. Gets
But I
by
think
Gainey.
May is
Down
the
lane.
ultimate target.
Rejected off the backboard by
Get that
Adu.
shit out of here.
Tennessee running the other way. Vescovy, cross-court connect.
Cross
Blows
court,
by Matthews to the
baseline,
pocket.
layup. Missed
layup.
it.
Great challenge defensively by Matthews.
Well, Connect's got to go like he's going to try to dunk it. He went in, tried to change hands, shoot a layup. He missed it.
Drive here by Davis on Vescovy. Banks it in, and the foul.
Foul, and he
Little
makes
flex
it.
there by
Oh, my
Deshaun
goodness.
Davis. Great move to the bucket.
I'm not
State
sold on any
gets
of the
basket
quarterbacks in
and
this
the horn,
draft.
19-11.
None of them?
Well, we talked about him earlier. I really like
Man,
Deshaun
I'm telling
Davis.
you, if
He's
the
a guy
Vikings
that
end up
coming
with
in was
Khalib
pretty
Williams
highly
somehow,
recruited player through the portal,
irregardless of how
and
much
he
it
has
costs,
been
if they end up with
outstanding
Khalib Williams
for
in a
them.
Viking uniform
And
on
this
opening
season,
day
he's gotten
in the
better and
NFL,
better. He can really
they need to
defend.
put a
He's
statue
tough.
of
He's hard-nosed.
Kwesi Adolfo
He's from the
Mensah
Bronx.
in front of the bank the day after the draft.
Three-point play. He
Get the
does.
blueprints ready, as
9:45 to go in some
Realistic
break.
Randy said.
20-11.
Get them drawing, the
9-point
conceptual
advantage
drawings of the
for
statue
Mississippi
done right
State.
now.
They'll play defense in the half court here as Connect breaks the timeline.
But I think it'll probably be Drake May or Jaden Daniels
Vescovy now
in Viking
the corner,
purple.
Cross-court Gainey. He's hit 1-3, tries another. Looks long, it is. Chased down, though, in the weak side by Adu.
If the
Second
Patriots
chance for
want a deal.
Tennessee. Vescovy has it crammed right back in his face. Out of bounds over the inline. It'll stay with Tennessee.
If the Patriots want a deal.
It's tough for Vescovy to beat Sean Jones Jr. off the bounce. He was going to his left, which is his
UCLA
strength.
fight,
Jones
Sasai.
is bigger and way
Nope.
more athletic than
Nope. If we
Santiago.
take that McCarthy
He
clown,
tapped up
Viking
that shot.
Jerome,
Coach Barnes taking him out. He looks a little frustrated for an older
let
guy.
the Patriots have
Usually
him.
He doesn't show that type of frustration.
Tennessee goes bigger.
Who is
here.
Grover?
Two is
Some
Gainey,
clown.
also exits. James
Some
and
clown eating
Meshack
Pop-Tarts.
in. Catch and fire 3 for Connect. Wide right.
That his mama
Rebound
made him.
Down to Mississippi State.
He's too dumb to work a
Keyshawn
toaster.
Murphy, seeing his first action, immediately grabs the board.
Well, he's SEC Player of the Year. He's got a green light. Bad shot, though. I mean, he was going to make about 1 out of 7 or 8 of those.
On the other end, Davis gets the move.
Layup.
Past Ziegler, scores at the rim. 22-11, 9 minutes to play. State doubling up Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee doesn't figure out how to score. This one ain't going to be close after all.
Ziegler into the paint, kicks
Hit
out
that,
to
hit
net.
that,
Free
hit
on
that.
line is there.
Let's go.
From the corner, Connect with his first triple. He's 2 of 7 from the field. But he can score
Tennessee
in bunches,
coming back,
as we all
y'all.
know, 22-14.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
coming back.
That's the 186th
We got the
assist
boys
of the
together, and we
season
coming back in
for
this game.
Zakai Ziegler.
Very composed as he was in amongst the trees underneath the bucket. Here goes Murphy, pass deflected along the baseline. State will keep it 13 on the timer as Adu and James converged for Tennessee.
Yeah, you can see Tennessee's trying to defend a little bit harder than they were early on. Their sweat's going now. They're trying to be a little more physical themselves in their patented man-to-man. Haven't seen any zone from either team so far.
Davis inbounds for Mississippi State. He leads all scorers with an early 7. Finds Murphy in the corner. Big size advantage for Murphy with Ziegler guarding him. Cross-court pass, though, to Davis. He'll attack middle of the lane. Big hop step to the bucket. Missed the shot. Challenged by James, and he bricked it wide right. Tennessee will come
I'm already
the other
hyped for the
way.
Viking
Ziegler,
season.
Nobody challenges him. He'll pull the 3, no good. Rebound underneath by Smith for the
J.J. McCarthy to the Vikes, guaranteed? I hope not,
Clock
man.
moves.
But that's probably
5 to
par
go.
for the
A lot of
course.
threes for Tennessee.
Hubbard will bounce it just outside the block. Smith on Adu. Spins back to his right. Oh, pretty move to the left. Had it blocked at the rim by James. Pat Adams spots a foul. Didn't see if he signaled Adu or James.
I
Both
think he
were
got
there.
Josiah Jordan James.
We now have pick 11 and pick 23 after a trade this morning, Bobby. Pick 11, and we traded for pick 23 in the first with the Texans this morning. Vikings only team with 2 first-round picks.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm the valet at the game, and I'm as tight on cash as this lot is on space. So I'm gonna park your way too big truck.
If they took McCarthy at 3, oh my God.
In this way too small spot.
Oh my
if
God.
you don't have the right auto insurance, this might leave you crunched for cash. So get Allstate, save money, and get protected from mayhem.
Whoever picks Khalid, make sure mommy is there for when he needs a show to cry on.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance
I found
Company,
out
affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
when I got
You're
to this
listening
chat
to coverage
with
of the
Summer Oaks.
SEC Men's Basketball Tournament on the SEC Radio
All right,
Network.
shout out to the 22. Up in here. Hit that like. Subscribe if you're new.
And if you wanna grab a snack, grab a farm-rich snack. Something about that song just makes me hungry. Well, any requests? Oh, how about some mozzarella sticks instead? Folks, it's time for me to grab a snack.
My Bulls are
Feel
shooting
free to do
cinder
the
blocks.
same. You can find farm-rich in the freezer
23%,
aisle.
24%
This next
from the
one
field
goes out to all the cheese
for the
lovers
balls
out
so
there.
far. That is on your screen. 18%
Your
from
team
beyond the
shooting
arc.
so many bricks, you could build a house with
They
them.
have hit all their free throws, though.
Pillow. Your team is a snooze fest.
Your star shooter's a no-show.
Listen here. Did you get a COVID-19 shot this fall?
No.
You still can. Because
You
I
wanna
can't
grab a
trash talk
snack?
your face off if you're homesick.
That's sweet. Know what else is sweet? Watching you lose.
Pfizer and the SEC are teaming up to remind fans that there's still time to get a COVID-19 shot. Learn more and book a vaccine option at schedulecovidvax.com. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Upset watch still firmly on here.
Pretty
in
sure, Johnny.
quarterfinal
I'm
number
pretty
1
sure.
SEC tournament here in
I don't have any
Nashville,
evidence, but I'm pretty sure.
Phil Brayman,
I'm
Matt
pretty sure he
Zimmerman
lives
with
in the mom's
Mississippi
basement.
State,
No, he's in
9
California.
seed,
Ain't nobody got
LSU
basements in
yesterday.
California.
On top of Tennessee.
Ain't nobody got no
22-14
basements.
the story here,
So,
8 minutes ago.
so he's
until
like
intermission. And Z, you're
35,
the
lives
coach,
in the back
and I
room.
appreciate what you do during the game. You scout and you
You
do
know,
a-
got like
a,
6
shot chart,
laptops.
and it is very noticeable the differences between the two teams.
Every once in a
where
while,
the shots are
screams
coming
out
from.
from mom to make him another hot pocket.
Mississippi State's all in the paint. A lot of them
Hoping
on the
for the
left side,
pepperoni, but he'll
and
probably
then
just get the
layouts
ham
or
and
dunks
cheese.
All right there. So they've been very good at penetrating
Mom.
or passing it inside, and they've only had the 4 3-point
Makes me
attempts.
another Hot
But
Pocket.
For Tennessee, it's mostly 3-point shots and deeper mid-range, like Josiah and Dalton Connect have both missed mid-range shots, and they've only really got about 5 or 6
Now, the
shots
Pac-12
around
tournament's
the
going on
basket,
right now.
whereas
Rubio, are you
Mississippi
paying
State's got about a
attention?
dozen.
Tennessee.
Would you trade your
as you
first
said,
round pick
5
for the
of
next 2
21
years
from
and
the field,
second
2
round
of 11 from
for
downtown.
this year's number
Well,
3?
State, they've officially have them as 0 of 3 from downtown.
We have 2
but
first-rounders
what
this year,
remains,
Bobby,
State
that we're
is
going to
10
trade to
of
move up.
14 shooting from 2-point
We
range.
don't have a
That'll win
second-rounder
you a
next year
basketball
because
game.
we traded it to get the
absolutely,
one
and,
this year
I think
from the
maybe
Texans.
They gave that one of the Hubbard's shots is a 2 right on the
Yep.
line.
Mom,
Make
don't
them up
forget
for
the
3.
Capri
Boy,
Sun
they've just been
either.
Aggressive, and they're playing a carefree style.
gotta turn on
And they're playing
laptop
very
number
tough
6.
defense, which is what Jans' teams do. And Mississippi State, you know, if
Yeah,
you keep
he
going
ain't
to
he
basket
ain't hit
hard,
pussy
sometimes you
since
get
pussy
rewarded.
hit him.
And on that last play, nothing against Pat Adams, a long-time official, but didn't look like anything there. But they have just kept going hard to the basket. They were rewarded. Now Tolu Smith's got 2 free throws.
Foul was on Josiah Jordan James, and Smith wide right on the
Missed
free
that
throw.
free
and
throw.
that, Z, is the bugaboo on State. They shoot it decently from the field.
Worse than
Not
the league.
great, but all right from 3. It's the free throws. Under 70% as a team. Smith gets the second one to go. He himself under 60%.
And that's
Come on,
tournament
Tennessee.
league
I
plays.
didn't put
This is
my
a good
points
foul
on you.
shooting league, and
100,000.
Mississippi State's been at the bottom of the league in foul shots.
23-14, Ziegler a one-man press break as he split a double team to get across the timeline. Now he'll organize in the half court, calls Adu out for a pick, drives and pitches. James wide open for 3, miss it. Adu another offensive board, it comes out to connect. Now Ziegler, he'll put the ball on the deck. It's Meshack on the left wing, reverses back out. Ziegler, open
3.
triple on the way, short.
Holy
James
Christ,
under the
how do you
bucket, hits the
airball
air
that?
ball. Ziegler, another try. Misses the three.
Ziegler alert. You need to quit shooting threes. Maybe you need to quit shooting entirely. You better pass that basketball.
Jordan James isn't making them, so then you got to drive. You got to be more aggressive, Tennessee. You're settling for all these missed threes.
0 of 3 on that possession alone. Now 2 of 14 from downtown to the Vols.
We don't have a second-round pick next year, Bobby. We traded it to move up to 1 and number 23.
Back to the basket at the elbow. Backs back out and gives up his dribble. Leaves it for Hubbard. Pestered defensively by Meshack. He'll pull long 2 on the way. At the timer, he swishes it.
We about to get the Falcons pick. We're about to probably get to swap picks with the Falcons in some round for their tampering on Cousins.
The entire Bulldog defense and banks it in. Cheap basket there for Chris Jans and his team to
MKI just bet on the Bulldogs.
Bucket for Tennessee.
Well, he plays fast. We talked about it in the opening. They need a fast pace. Zakai needs a
What's
fast
up, Sheila?
pace. And Tennessee's other players got to pick it up.
It's Ziegler at 5'9" to lead Tennessee with
They're
6
going
points.
for it. They're going for it.
26-16. State tries to add to the lead. They turn it over. Smith, an interior pass picked off on a deflection. Tennessee connect. Ziegler, corner 3.
Oh, 3. Quit shooting the ball, Ziegler. Oh, my God, bro. How do you hit the side of the backboard there?
When he shot it off the side of the backboard, that's when you got to pass or drive.
Now Connect does drive. Tough shot at the rim, won't drop. Another offensive board, though, for Adu. Out to Ziegler. He'll drive on Jeffries. Stops, gives to a cutting James. Got sent to the deck, no foul called. Now the bodies go flying. Jeffries of State touched
it went out of bounds. Going to be Tennessee ball with 5:53 to go before the half.
Well, I'm all for letting them play, but Steven Anderson, you might need to wake
doing
up
good,
down
Sheila.
there
How are you
on the
doing?
baseline. Hello. I mean, that was a tackle. You don't see that good of a tackle in Atlanta on the first Saturday of December.
Oh, you guys will deal, Bobby. You guys will deal.
Much taller Josiah
You're in
Jordan
full
James.
rebuild, bro.
Subs here for State as Davis re-enters, as he'll give Shaq more.
You guys are in full rebuild.
To trigger
The
baseline
Patriots
right
dynasty is dead for now.
26-16.
They got to get Connect the ball.
They'll lob it high up the sideline for Connect. Catches it right in front of a standing Chris Jans off the Mississippi State bench. Tennessee to Adu. Long jumper from the elbow. Banks open, and it's in for Adu.
How about that? They needed it. He shot it from a little deep mid-range, kissed it off the glass. I don't think he meant to.
But I'm doing
has
okay. Good to hear,
7
Sheila.
rebounds on his first made field goal of the day with his 2 points. Much needed bucket for Tennessee. They're all needed at this point, down by 8, 26-18. Clock moves, 5.5 to go to the break. Jeffries right wing, doesn't like the look, wants Hubbard to come get it, which he does. Inside the center jump circle, 6 on the timer. Now 3, 2, Smith to the bucket, has it stripped by Adu, and that'll be a shot clock violation, Tennessee ball.
Pat Adams, I thought he was going to call it out of bounds play, but I was like, the shot clock's
Hey,
going
says
on.
I love me some
And here,
400-pound
for the
women.
first time since
There you
the
go, buddy.
national anthem,
Someone
Tennessee's
gotta
fans
love
are
them
gonna
dirty
cheer.
legs.
Kinda. Just let them take the lead, and the roof will come off this place. Again, this is a Tennessee team so good in the regular season. They've been slow out of the blocks. We said not uncommon for these teams who are playing someone who's already played a game
That's
in
right.
this building to struggle out of the gate.
Even South Carolina, Arkansas jumped on them early yesterday, but then they
Reply,
got
chicks in the chat.
Got going well.
Connect, relatively quiet for Tennessee. Hits Adu, another mid-range jumper. This one no good.
My goodness,
Rebound
they
hits the
can't
deck
make
and taken away on
anything,
the run
y'all.
by
They can't make
Jeffries.
nothing.
He's got to go 1-on-4, thinks better of it, and backs back out for the Bulldogs.
24 minutes and 44 seconds left in this game. It's a lot of time. No reason to panic. But Tennessee's got to get that offense better.
26-18. State with the lead and the basketball. Back to the basket. It's Matthews who leads the Bulldogs offensively. All the way to the bucket. Nice pass for Bell. Hesitates. Goes up. Count it. And a foul on Tennessee's Adu.
Well, Jimmy Bell's a wide body.
Tennessee better get to talking at the half, y'all.
Not sure why, but on the drive,
They better get one of them Gipper speeches at the half.
on the wrong side of a Cam
Because they're on the wrong side of a blowout in a game that they were favored by 10.
That was because of the defensive
Over under
gamble by Justin
141.5
He
at the
doesn't
start of
foul,
this game.
But his teammate has to foul because of his defense.
What's up, Russ?
And here you go. Tennessee's digging a hole.
Bell trying to convert the three-point play. He cannot. So 28-18. Mississippi State by 10. They led by as many as 12. 4:20 to go to the break. Here's the aforementioned Jordan Gainey, who had the defensive mistake on the last possession. Gives way to James. Now Connect. Heads over to the right wing. Tennessee, plenty of time on the possession. A drive and a pitch, and it's wide of James. Out of bounds over to Mississippi State. The teams now even 7 first-half turnovers either way.
Yeah, and you can see the frustration. We saw it with Vescovy earlier.
This lady in the stand is hyped about her Mississippi State Bulldogs. She got her little pom-pom, waving it, yelling, top of her lungs.
I don't care if he's a conference player of the year or not. He is not a happy
Tennessee getting their butt handed to them on a silver platter, says Mark. What's up, Mark?
Frustrated, and he's frustrated because Mississippi State has been all over him.
5 points for the SEC Player of the Year, 2 of 8 shooting. He takes a seat.
All right, we'll see you, Si. Have a great rest of your day, bro.
Basket to our right. It's Davis. Gives to Matthews, who had that basket or a pass a moment ago for the basket. He'll attack again. Got screened out. Did Tennessee, and an easy bucket there for Matthews. He's got 8 to lead all scores.
Yeah, he's strong, he's physical, and he's a guy that has stayed there. He's been there a long time.
30-18. Tennessee tries to answer. Gainey's three was halfway down.
Man, that was in and out. Halfway down.
Matthews brings it up himself. Foul line extended right. James there defensively. Matthews into the paint. Ziegler pestering him. They pass it down the lane line to Bell. Goes to work. Lefty hook. Good. 32-18. And the lead is 14 for Mississippi State.
The shot chart's filling up inside the lane. They are just eating dinner and lunch and brunch and breakfast inside the paint, the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
24-6 points in the paint, the advantage for State. Tennessee another 3. Vescovy online, off the mark though as it was heavy. Rebound down to the Bulldogs.
And Tennessee in Nashville getting crushed early in this one.
In this, well,
almost at the end of the first half.
State trying to grow
in their home
Matthews
state.
Straight away, sizes up James. Chris Jans gives him the signal with 10 on the timer. Brings it right. Bell sets up shop. They can't get it to him. Now they do with 4. Back to the cutter and a thunder dunk with a right hand by Matthews. He cocked it back.
My goodness, that was nasty.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was an incredible
Oh my goodness, that was nasty.
And we know Cam Matthews is a great athlete.
His mom is the one that hit the pom-pom a little while ago. And she's like, oh my goodness, I'm so proud.
Wow, Cam Matthews.
Foul on Josiah. Jordan James is his second.
And he got
fouled
too.
Media timeout of the first half. 34-18. Mississippi State playing Tennessee off the floor so far on the SEC Radio Network.
SEC fans, are you ready for some fun? Academy Sports and Outdoors has everything you need to rep your college team and enjoy the great outdoors. Stop by your local Academy store and shop online at academy.com for game day essentials, from jerseys and fleece to caps and tees. Plus, get Nike,
Tennessee
Carhartt,
got
Under Armour,
slammed in
Adidas,
Nashville.
and more top brands for less.
Ex-Longhorn coach Rick Barnes says butterfly.
And Academy has all you need for camping, hiking, hunting, fishing, and running. Academy Sports and Outdoors is the official sporting goods retailer of the SEC.
Back to Nashville for more SEC basketball.
All right, so 12 likes, well, 17 likes, 381 views.
Experience the power. Imagine.
Gonna turn off Mariah because YouTube would be on fire. Shout out to the 22 up in here, Appreciate it. Appreciate the support.
Queens of R&B.
Boom, 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 boom. It ain't getting no prettier for Tennessee either now. 22% from the field, 12% from beyond the arc. Ouch. Meanwhile, these Longhorns who are living in the paint, 68% from the field, 25% from beyond the arc. They just got to make more of their free throws. They just got to hit them free throws.
During the course of a draft. The Tout Wars American League auction tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern on Channel 87 and on the all-new Sirius
76 degrees today.
.com/community.
It says here we got 57 degrees Fahrenheit and windy.
So the story of the first half is Mississippi State offensively as they lead Tennessee, the top seed in this tournament, 34-18. But
I only know what ESPN tells me this damn day.
Averages 9.5.
Yeah, I don't think I could be wearing my crispy white hat out there today. I'll be getting dust all in it.
And I think the
It'll be a gray hat.
from the basket on those 5 field goals might add up to be about 10 feet.
Well, the young man from Olive Branch, Mississippi, he's been in the league a long time, and he's better right at the rim, obviously. He doesn't have a lot of shooting touch. He's not been a good free throw shooter without his career. Matter of fact, I watched Arkansas foul him kind of on purpose a lot to keep him away from it. But he's
they'll
strong,
probably come
he's
back
physical,
some road.
He's tough, 26 to 6 points inside
Go
the
Horns
paint.
since
Tennessee's
Butterfly.
not been able to get anything in there.
USC women of Troy are really
they got
good.
6.
Says
Dalton
Rubio.
Connect has been taken out of this ball game. And Zakai Ziegler, to me, is the one guy that's brought it for them.
Sheila
but
asking
for
Summer
Mississippi State, you can name
check
about
in.
7
Ask
guys
me to finish
that have
his
played
yard
well
work.
so far. And when you look at Tennessee, one guy's
Man,
played
I got to get out there,
pretty
y'all.
good.
I'm
Zakai
running out of
Ziegler.
time. I'm running out of time.
Adu's been not good. Awaka's has been bad. Vescovy's been bad. Connect's been bad. But there's a whole
Next
lot of
month,
time left,
April,
22 and a half minutes.
then
Those
May.
guys may end up playing great.
Matthews
In
to the line to
June.
try to convert the three-point play. I think the rim has stopped shaking from that dunk that he had going
Did he
into
miss
the
his
timeout.
free
He
throw?
bricks the free throw.
Yeah, he's never been much of a free throw shooter, but he's a hard playing young man. He's tough. Cam Matthews.
34 to 18, the number 1
MKI
seed
says Summer,
is
Louisville
down
already
by
fired
16.
Kenny Payne.
Adu. Backdoor feed, a nice one to Vescovy.
Juju Watkins going to dominate.
Awaka, though, had it blocked. Jump ball on the held ball.
Jump ball
Tennessee
called.
fortunate to keep it. 11 to shoot.
Yeah.
Tennessee's 2 of 17 from 3 today.
Yeah, well, 17 of their 32 shots have been three-pointers. You can't win like that if you're only going to make 2 of them. And their problem is when they get to the rim, Mississippi State's been more athletic, more bouncy. That should have been a dunk. Awaka took all day to go up with it, and he got blocked.
It was Bell that blocked it. Tennessee pass underneath, deflected immediately down to the inline by Bell. You can just hear the cheers coming from the Mississippi State fans. They're outnumbered, but man, they're loving what
April
they've seen
showers
for the first
made
18
flowers.
minutes here in Nashville.
Well, they're on their feet. They've been standing the whole
I
game.
did not.
Tennessee
I have not
trying
gone to the
again
post
from 3.
office. I'm
Vescovy
probably not going to
rattles
make
it
it
out.
today.
Could have
Maybe
shot
next
from
week.
the block, kicked it out for another open 3.
Maybe
Tennessee
next week.
cannot buy one from downtown.
No, they got to drive.
I didn't get my
or
hair
go
done either. I
inside
didn't
or
get my
shoot a
ears lowered.
pull-up. You're 2 of 18.
Second 8-0 run of the day for Mississippi State. This one's still going as the Vols have been scoreless for nearly 4 minutes. It's Davis trying to give it to Matthews, the hot hand.
Well, Ziegler's playing hard.
They do get it to Matthews, and a foul spotted. That'll be on Vescovy. That'll be his second. Team foul number 6.
Can't do no
Tennessee.
yard work with VST
Yeah,
off.
good hustle by Vescovy.
I'll do it after the
trying to
game.
just make a defensive play, but the frustration among everybody wearing orange, whether they're playing or in the
2-year
stands,
probation is over after
is
the
about
season.
a 94 out of 100 right now. It's frustration city in Nashville.
2 Vols have 2 fouls. One's replacing the other as James checks in for Vescovy. Got to be smart with 1:45 to go until the break to not to pick up the third. State inbounds to Hubbard out front. Heads left off a Bell screen. Now reverses back. Gets another to the right. Tennessee switches. Tough pull-up jumper for Hubbard. Wide left. Rebound grabbed on the weak side by Tennessee and Adu. Vols will run. Connect. Gets to the short corner. Guarded by Jeffries. State chases him out of there with a double team. Tennessee fans frustrated there wasn't a foul there. Vols back it out. Connect. Doesn't use an Adu screen. Drives all
Where
the
I
way
need
to
to
the
remember
baseline. Now
something, I
hits
tell her
Adu.
and she
He
reminds
has the
me,
ball
she's Dad
stripped,
Dave.
nearly taken away. and
Talking about
taken
Miss
away.
Sheila.
Turnover.
Turnover.
Number 8 on Tennessee. Here goes Matthews. James strips it. Dangerous play to pick up his 3rd foul. Nice defense there by Tennessee. Jump ball. State keeps it.
Another jump ball, so State will keep it. Possession arrow
Is when Cam
to State.
Matthews went hard. Josiah Jordan James tried to battle him right there. That showed
Tennessee
something
is getting
by
deprived of the
Tennessee.
paint.
But then when there was a loose ball,
Mississippi
it's
is
right here by
smothering
us.
them with defense.
Everyone
Truth,
in the
Mark.
house knew
Truth,
Tennessee was
dude.
about to come up with that loose ball, and Cam Matthews
Absolutely
reached
true.
that strong arm out and said,
Selection
no,
Sunday.
I'm gonna tie this up. You're not getting
Coming
this
up this
ball.
week,
These-
y'all. It'll
Hey,
set the
Mississippi
brackets
State's
for March
determined.
Madness.
This is going to punch their ticket if they can win this game.
No question. There's a remember the Titans quote, leave no doubt.
Yeah.
That's what State's doing here so far.
Yeah, you beat a top 5 or 6 Tennessee, you're going to be in the end. Beating them for the second time.
Final minute of the first half here. Davis, a nice up fake down the lane, kicks out Hubbard. Open 3, no. That would have been big. Battling for the rebound, it's Adu to grab it for Tennessee. Ziegler will break the timeline.
40 seconds on the game, 24 on the shot.
Between the timers. Nice pick and roll. 80 to the bucket. Got fouled going up.
I can't believe I put that bet on Tennessee.
Steven Anderson makes the call as Tennessee
can't believe I did it.
gets a whistle on the interior.
Oh my God.
And a
10,
Bronx
20,
cheer coming
30.
from the folks in orange.
Yeah,
Wow.
they've not gotten a lot of calls, but it's because that's been 3-point central down there. And their shot chart.
That usually brings fires too, Sheila,
on
huh?
the left side of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Sheila's your own
10
personal
of their
post-it
threes
notes
have
in
been on the
Summer
left
Road.
side.
Cool.
It's been Brickville. They've made one of them.
Okay, I wondered if the Chiefs are going to move to St. Louis.
Shooter. First one, no.
Why would they move?
In Tennessee's scoreless drought.
My garden is in full bloom already, says Mr. Summer Road.
34.5 to go until the break. Connect out as Meshack replaces
So
him.
34 on the game,
18 of their
30 on the
field
shot
goal
clock.
attempts have been a three-pointer.
First miss of the day at the line for Tennessee is a team. Adu tries to split the pair, and he does. 34-19 as Chris Jans will take his use it or lose it timeout. State for the game, Z, 62.5% from the floor. And from two-point range, it's even better because they're 1 of 5 from downtown.
Yeah, 1 for 5 is, they haven't taken a lot of threes, but they've been in attack mode. And you talk about that, so that makes them 14 of 19 from inside the paint. And it's just all circles on my chart. They have played a great game, Mississippi State.
Let me ask you this. How much do you feel like State is playing free today? Yesterday felt like a
you a Post-it note guy,
game.
Summer
They beat
Road?
LSU just sort of, they're not all the way in. Still a little nervous, like Selection Sunday is going to be tough. But today, they're playing loose. Everything is quick. Tennessee, it looks like you can almost see
Can you all
gears
hear
in their
that
head
wind
turning
howling?
offensively, trying to figure out how to unlock this Mississippi State defense.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And kind of felt like yesterday would be a super tough grind for them. And
Ron going
LSU
through a
can
rough
kind of make you
patch?
play ugly sometimes, and that's what it was. And Mississippi State looked like a team that
Butterfly
was very
stay
worried
thinking about
making
LeBron,
threes.
y'all.
Today they've been like playing
Butterfly
with
be
house
thinking
money.
about
They've been
LeBron
much more
24/7.
confident, much more loose. They've had a
He don't
bounce
even
in
play a
their
game
step.
till
Every time
tomorrow.
they make a play, everyone on their bench will
Butterfly be thinking about him.
Tennessee's bench, it's quiet as church over there.
4.5-second difference as State will inbound against a Tennessee press. The Vols retreat after State gets it inbound. Mississippi State was down 7 yesterday at the break. Played a great second half. They followed it up with a great first half here. 34-19. State by 15 with the basketball. Hubbard inside the center jump circle in absolutely no hurry. Shot clock at 10. Meshack defensively there. Now Davis right wing. Matthews straight away. Want to get it to Hubbard on a handoff and a hip check foul on Meshack. It'll be a 1-and-1. Jemai Meshack's first foul as he was trying to chase Hubbard around that dribble handoff.
You thought those were my ducks?
Z,
No, the wind's blowing real bad.
Went right to the floor.
Well, very smart play. It'll be interesting with this 1-and-1 right here.
Ron may be getting divorced, lucky
foul.
wife. Look at you rooting for the.
It might work
Look at
out
you
for
rooting
Tennessee
for
if
the
he
end
does.
of a
That kid's
marriage,
due to make one.
Butterfly.
He missed that last one.
Wow.
He's about a 50 guy anyway.
Wow.
So, but if they can have him miss this front end, now Tennessee gets the ball, and you got a chance to cut in this lead.
Bulldogs 3 of 6 at the stripe today, and Matthews.
I'll tell you what, though, if any of that's true, and I don't think it is, but if any of it's true, and LeBron were to get divorced, California community property state, his dream of owning an NBA franchise probably ends
It's airborne on the way in good.
with the hammer of a gavel.
Those two made him look like a 90% shooter. Those were good-looking shots.
Tennessee inbounds to connect. Lazy pass picked off.
Turnover.
Davis will go to the rim. Shot at the horn. No good, but the follow
A
dunk.
dunk
on
at the
weak
horn.
side
Oh,
by
my
Jones.
goodness.
That's how the first half will end.
So we go to the half,
Doubles up
38-19.
in the opening
Mississippi
20
State,
minutes.
upset alert, upset alert
19 the score at
over
halftime.
Tennessee.
How about that? That was incredible. 9.3 seconds. Hello, Dalton. Connect. He's had a terrible half. And he got the ball, and he took 2 dribbles, and he threw it across the floor to the only place in the arena you couldn't throw it to. It's Deshaun Davis. And he caught it, and it's Dunkville. And I looked up, and all the other Tennessee guys were on the end of the floor. Mississippi State's out hustling them.
Upset
Doubled them up,
alert.
38-19. Tennessee's getting smoked in Nashville.
61.5% from the floor in the first half for Mississippi State. And that
We're laying
follow
the
dunk
news as Butterfly.
by Jones will be our All-State Good Hands play of the game. You're in good hands with All-State. Stay with us. Stephen Hartzell has you covered at halftime after this on the SEC Radio Network.
Your team shooting so many bricks, you could build a house with.
All right, so I'm going to pause that audio. The box score is up on your screen there if you want to see what your favorite players are doing, or if you got some bets, if you are part of a gambler alert. And I'm going to bring up.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Actually, let me turn this on. I will be right back, y'all. I'm going to go get something to drink. But I'll be right back. Fuck. Tanking, please take over. Do your nodding. Take place. Be the nodder. Be the nodder. Fuck. Sheila, I kind of thought they were going to come back. That's why I bet on the other team. Plus, they're the number 1 ranked team in the tournament. Plus, they were the 10-point favorite. Oh, holla, I'm back. Let all the streamers know.
More of our halftime show. We'll listen to some first half highlights, get you caught up on scores from across college basketball after this on the SEC Radio Network.
When you add beans to your plate, the whole team celebrates, and you get a delicious and versatile source of fiber and plant-based protein. Now that's really something
you got to have money to buy an NBA
Bush's,
team.
The official beans of the SEC. So much goodness in such a beautiful bean.
And if your net worth gets cut in half, it makes it tougher to be part of an ownership
5G
group.
home internet across the SEC for just $50 a month with any voice line.
And I heard there's no exploding bills.
That's a great deal.
Stream your SEC team with T-Mobile 5G home internet for just $50 a month with autopay and any voice line. Check availability at T-Mobile.com/SEC Wi-Fi. After $10 monthly bill credit with any nationally available.
No, I doubted him. MKI. I doubt he's got a prenup.
For qualified accounts plus $5 per month without autopay. Debit or bank account required. $35 connection charge applies.
When you add beans to your plate, the whole team celebrates, and you get a delicious and versatile source of fiber and plant-based protein. Now that's really something to cheer about. Bush's, the official beans of the SEC. So much goodness in such a beautiful bean.
The best coverage. It's unstoppable. This is the SEC Radio Network.
Catch the pulse-pounding drama of the NWSL on SiriusXM FC.
It's Alex Morgan in on goal, and she scores!
From American icons to international sensations, the league's best battle it out all season long in the NWSL Game of the Week.
Shot goal, Davina!
Then recap it all every Monday on Played In with Heather O'Reilly and Lori Lindsay.
She's been confident. She has scored goals when it's mattered most.
It's the NWSL, and it's on SiriusXM FC 157 and the all-new SiriusXM app.
Once a year, the best fantasy baseball analysts get together to compete
We're going to make
against
some
each
bean
other.
soup. Says MKI.
And Fantasy Sports Radio is the only place to hear all the action. Learn winning strategies and player evaluations to help you dominate your league.
You need the blend of predictability and thoughtful risk-taking during the course of a draft.
The Tout Wars American League Auction tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern on Channel 87 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
You're listening to the SEC Men's Basketball Tournament on the SEC Radio Network. Time now for the Regions Scoreboard Update. Regions, official bank of the SEC.
It's halftime here in Nashville. We got an eye-opening score. Top seed Tennessee trails Mississippi State, the 9 seed here in quarterfinal Friday, 38-19. The winner of this one moves on to a spot in the semifinals and a date with the winner of Game 2 coming up this afternoon between Auburn and South Carolina. Welcome into the Farm Rich Halftime Show. I'm Stephen Hartzell. We will get you caught up on scores. There are some other games going on across
in the house.
conference tournament week that we need to let you know about. We'll set the table for a full day of basketball still to come in the quarterfinal round here in Nashville. But first, to listen back to some first half highlights. Despite a very partisan Tennessee crowd, Vols opened this game ice cold from the floor. Tennessee started the game 2 of 13 shooting, at one point going scoreless.
All right, 19 likes, approaching 500 views.
Time, and the underdog Bulldogs took advantage of the slow Vols start.
Rebound by Tolu Smith of State.
Well, Adu's got to go up a lot stronger. He got a rebound, but that was a soft follow. You're not going to score like that.
Here's Hubbard, jumper good, and a foul on Ziegler.
A 7-2 State lead. As tight as Tennessee looked in the opening minutes, Bulldogs were playing loose, getting shots to fall. Meanwhile, Tennessee
I don't think Hollywood Brown to the Chiefs moves the needle at all.
Continue to build their lead.
13-10 to play first half, 11-4 Mississippi State. Owaka tries to dribble away from a double, can't do it. Turnover as Moore drives in. Nice dish to the trailer Jeffries for a two-handed flush. Defense to offense for Mississippi State.
DJ Jeffries with the dunk after
I'm going to do the math here. 38-19.
The lead would swell to 11 at 15-4. Tennessee would try to get SEC Player of the Year Dalton Knecht going on offense, but even that was a struggle. Knecht started the game 2 of 8 from the floor. He's got 5 first-half points. The Vols were barely shooting 20% from
Butterfly
the field.
says, my Spurs play in Austin tonight. I should have bought tickets, $109. Now they are $145.
Advantage.
But it's Davis with the basketball.
Step up.
Right off the screen, goes foul line extended right to Hubbard. Into the corner, Jones, bounce pass to Smith. Sees the double coming, nice feed across the lane. There's Matthews with a two-handed stuff. He's got an early 6.
Cam Matthews with the flush. That made it 17-8. That dunk was just the appetizer as far as Cam's first half highlight reel was concerned. With less than 3 minutes to go in the first half, the seat parted and Cam Matthews elevated on downtown Nashville.
Brings it right. Bell sets up shop. They can't get it to him. Now they do with 4. Back to the cutter and a thunder dunk with a right hand by Matthews. He cocked it back, flushed it home, and got fouled.
Cam Matthews would miss the free throw. It didn't really matter. That made it a 34-18 state lead. The Bulldogs are here making a statement in the Vols' backyard. Not a first-half box score that Tennessee is going to want to see. 7 of 34 for the floor, 2 of 18 from 3. State is outscoring the Vols in the paint 28-6. Mississippi
Dude, I didn't
State
load anything
leads
on this
the
screen, y'all.
top-seed Tennessee Volunteers here in Nashville, 38-19
Messed that up.
at halftime. When we come back, we'll get you caught up on a couple scores from across college basketball, and then it's Phil Brame and the Z-Man, Matt
hello.
Zimmerman, with the call of the second half coming up after this. Back in 2 minutes here from downtown Nashville. This is the SEC Radio Network.
That was an advertisement for Twin Peaks.
SEC country, you feel it everywhere.
But what I'm doing over here, y'all, is the Dodgers have arrived in Korea.
As much as you celebrate the game, Regions celebrates your financial wins even more. And like SEC fans, we'll never quit. Because in an SEC world, we're the SEC Bank. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
We know that sport has the power to change lives on and off the field, but today, the majority of kids in the U.S. are no longer playing sports.
Billie
As the
Jean
leader in
King
fueling
with 'em?
athletes, Gatorade is committed to helping reverse this trend and creating positive change across our communities.
Yeah, here we
That's
go.
why Gatorade has
It's
launched Fuel
showtime.
Tomorrow, a new multi-year initiative to help everyone
Here
have
comes
equal
Ohtani.
opportunity to play sports and realize their potential. Learn more about Gatorade's commitment to break down barriers and help
And the new
millions of
misses.
kids get into the game by visiting Gatorade.com/community.
This is classic.
Back to Bridgestone Arena in 1 minute. This is the SEC Radio Network.
Your home for analysis and reaction of ACC teams in the NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament is ACC Today.
Knocks it down and pumps her fist.
Join us weekdays from 8 to 11 a.m. Eastern on SiriusXM ACC
I was on
Radio.
camera.
We'll be breaking down the action with ACC basketball experts like Dallin Cup,
That team is going to be a tough out.
John Henson.
Everybody's got a chance.
Plus, we'll be
Poured
talking
on
to
'em.
players and coaches
Bulldogs
as they
says Laura
advance through
Gray.
March. Weekdays from 8 to 11 a.m. Eastern on ACC Radio, Channel 371.
That is huge.
Big names, big deals. NFL free agency is here.
Sacked, eaten alive, Chris Jones.
And NFL Radio is with you every step of the way with the latest news and transactions for all 32 teams.
Winning is kind of the ultimate piece, and that's really such a big part of it.
Find out which players will be signing deals with your favorite
Bridgestone
team in
Arena
hopes
is
of
where the
bringing home
Predators
the
play?
Lombardi Trophy. Follow free agency on NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Nine-seed Mississippi State leads the top-seed Tennessee Volunteers here on the first of 4 games on quarterfinal Friday at halftime, 38-19.
Tennessee going to come out here in this second half and at least get it close. They're going to get within 5 is my prediction, at least within 5.
59-56. Boilermakers pretty much a lock for a 1 seed in the NCAA tournament, but still they lead Sparty by 3 with a little more than a minute to go. There are tons of games coming up later today. We'll have a full look at your Regions Bank scoreboard in between games here as we get ready for the start of our
I
second
remember
game
you from the Kentucky
between
streams, Laura.
Auburn and South Carolina. Of course, evening session tonight.
We'll be doing that Kentucky
Second seed
game today
Kentucky
too, Miss
taking
Laura.
on Texas A&M, and the nightcap is going to be Alabama and Florida. Let's bring back in our broadcast team of Phil Brame and Matt Zimmerman. Tell you what, before we do that, guys, let's get a station identification. 10 seconds for station ID here on the SEC Radio Network.
What's up, JJ? What's going on, JJ?
Scoreline across the country and wondering what is going on in Nashville.
Yeah, what's going on, Steven? As you said, it's points in the paint. Mississippi State has
Sheila putting something in the crock pot for today. A little bit of crock pot cooking.
Is 2 of 18.
Let's go.
3. See, those are the two stats that really tell the story. And the other one I like to look at, you break the game up.
I need to make a feature here,
y'all,
for
half, so there's 5 segments.
like the
under 12 and the under 8, Tennessee played
the Valhalla,
like
even. I don't know, kitchen or fast food joint or something. But we need
Tennessee between every media timeout.
We need a feature for that.
Sustained run of success for Tennessee, and at times they've gone absolutely ice cold. And as you've said, the thing is, yes, they're 2 of 18.
Okay, within 5
a lot
noted.
Of these 3Z have been wide open. They just can't get them to fall.
Yeah, and Mississippi State kind of had to come up with a game plan.
Not a million. I won't give you a million.
We're not going to let anything happen that we don't want to, but we're going to make sure that Dalton Connect and Sakai Ziegler, their 2 best players, aren't the ones that kill us. Ziegler, I thought he played pretty good because he hustled. They're minus 19 with him out there. He is 2 for 9, 0 for 6 from the 3, and Dalton Connect 2 for 8, 1 for 4. He's got 5 points. He's got 2 turnovers. He had an absolutely bad. He got a defensive not even a defensive read. He's bringing the ball up with 9 seconds and threw just a terrible pass. And I'm telling you, Mississippi State has him extremely frustrated. If Tennessee's going to need to make the comeback or even get back in this, they got to have some of these other guys wake up. Adu wasn't bad, had 9 rebounds, did nothing on offense. Josiah Jordan-James did nothing on offense.
Always cooking or baking goodies, says Miss Sheila.
Did nothing on offense. So Tennessee's going to have some guys play much better.
They're down 19 here. They were down 13 to State at the hump in the regular season meeting and hung a 50-burger on the clock in the second half.
Yeah.
We'll see at 50 points. I don't even know if 50 points is going to be enough in the second half in this one, unless Tennessee's defense
I think Tennessee got to get that shooting percentage up to at least 40, y'all. They got to get it up to 40 to win this.
Sitting at 69 points. I still think you lose.
The only saving grace they got is that Mississippi is not hitting threes at a great clip.
32 points in this second half.
But they're shooting it fine from in the paint.
Mississippi State's offense is clicking.
Tennessee, the good news for them, they get to open the half on offense. They flip ends, go goal to our right. Vescovy out front.
We are underway.
Screen for Connect left wing. Can't get it to him.
In second half action.
Retreats back out. Calls Adu out to get it, and now Ziegler still beyond the arc. Adu heads left, reverses back right wing James. Now Vescovy, nice move down the lane. Vescovy cross court to Connect. He'll fire the corner 3.
Let's go. That's the way you started, baby.
Great ball movement and a basket you had to
That's
have.
The way you started.
Yeah, 4 guys touched the ball. There was about 6 dribbles and about 7 passes. How about that? And they get an open 3 and Connect buries it.
38-22, State by 16, and Tolu Smith out front gives up his dribbles. Adu all over him. Instead, it's Matthews now. 12 first half points. State nearly turns it over. Jeffries grabs it in the corner. Matthews, post entry pass to Smith, 4 on the timer. 3 and 2, lost it, and then couldn't stop his momentum as he knocks Vescovy to the deck. 58 seconds in, Tennessee with a 3 and a stop.
Yeah, how about that? Good start. Now you're way behind.
I don't think that was a foul there, y'all. I don't think that was a foul. I think he just lost the ball.
Something drastic. And Tennessee's got, at least so far, a little bit more.
Ramen noodles and bananas seems like a weird combo. I don't know why.
Their locker room was not a very pleasant place to be.
It should not have been. You're a top 10 team. You can't come out and play that poorly.
Adu gives way to Vescovy straight away. Again, Connect comes free off a curl. Open 3 in the air, short. Another
missed that 3, but we get the re.
Pass, though, was intended
and then a turnover. Come on, bruh.
Thought it was for him, and it's deflected and stolen. State the other way. Davis a triple. Short. Almost banked it in. Rebounding foul. We're going the other way.
Yeah, foul on Mississippi State. Smith. What are your chances of our Lakers winning against the Warriors? We're winning. We winning against the Warriors tomorrow. Guaranteed.
3 fouls. Tolu comes out of the ball game.
Into the game for Mississippi State will be Jimmy Bell, who had good minutes in the first half.
Streaming live here on Valhalla Sports Talk.
He was 2 of 3 from the field. Tennessee now, again, goal to our right.
Valhalla, I'll be upset if Tennessee comes back. I hope you're upset, Sheila. I hope you get really upset.
Screens for him. He runs right wing to left wing. Pass into the interior, nearly stolen. James did all he could to save it. Balls keep it. Sit on the timer. Vescovy can't get Adu on a pick and roll. Now James, drive and kick. Ziegler won't pull from NBA range. Ball on the deck. Floater down the lane is good. Ziegler, the spark plug.
Ziegler made a shot.
Guys connect with a team high 8.
Ziegler finally makes one.
Out of the locker room. 2 minutes into the second half, 38-24. State by 2 touchdowns. Matthews trying to hit Bell in the post. Instead
2
up top,
touchdowns.
Hubbard.
You didn't have to say it that way.
Has it. Hubbard with 6 first-half points.
A 3, missed it.
In and out. Offensive
They
board
get the
though for
rebound,
State.
though.
Matthews won't shoot. Out top Davis. Now Hubbard again. Blows by Adu. Banker off the window.
Hubbard misses. Let's go, Tennessee.
As the
We be stopping. We coming back.
Sideline Vescovy. 2.5 minutes
coming
in.
back.
Balls, a 5-0 edge thus far. Vescovy got caught in the paint, goes out wide. Ziegler past the double, bounce to connect. He got hacked. That's on the floor.
They give it to Hubbard right here or Matthews.
And that'll be the first on the senior. Quickly, though, Z, 3 team fouls on State. We played 2 minutes, 40 seconds.
Yeah, that's a good job. Tennessee's much more active offensively. They got all 5 guys moving around. They're screening. They're cutting. It looks like a much more
Yes, that wasn't foul. They're inbounding it.
Offense, and they're going to get some better quality shots. But let's see if they can make them.
Adu off the inbounds from James. Goes wide of the arc to Ziegler. He'll bounce it back into the
Don't
post.
let Ziegler get hot, Mississippi. Don't let him get hot.
Vescovy all day.
Vescovy, come on, bro.
They just can't get the threes to fall.
You can't be no more wide open than that. They just left him alone.
State now on the other end to the bucket. Great finish. Guess who? Matthews again. He's got 14.
Yeah, that's frustrating. Tennessee's playing hard. All they've done is cut the lead by 4 points. They just couldn't get enough. And then Mississippi State goes right back at him, attacks Matthews' layup.
The deficit is 16. Tennessee, pick and roll. Adu from Ziegler, pass deflected, stolen away.
Turnover.
State with a 3-on-2, middle of the floor. Hubbard, pass to Jeffries. Got caught under the basket, has to dribble out to the perimeter. Now Davis, head of steam down the lane. He's caught in the air, pass by Bell, couldn't handle it.
Loose ball.
Are everywhere.
Wow. Let's go, Tennessee.
Comes away with a theft.
Great play by Vescovy, Phil. He battled. He took it from Jimmy Bell.
There's the trailer. Adu from Vescovy. Easy lay-in. State didn't get back as Tennessee scores 5-on-4.
Yeah, and they really need to get Connect going. He made that three-pointer.
Coming back.
But they need him to get going as well.
Tennessee 3 for their first 5 here in the second half. They've cut into the deficit, but they're still down 14. Media stoppage. Next dead ball. Davis down the lane. Kick out Matthews. He heads over, foul line extended left. Whistle, and we're going the other way.
Offensive foul on Mississippi State.
Matthews, in the first half, he did that, Z. He drew the foul call. This time, he bumped Vescovy into the scores table, and Tennessee gets the call. That's 2 on Matthews.
They don't bet over 10,000 unless it's Lakers, Chiefs, Dodgers, Kings, says Sheila.
So you can see Tennessee's trying to play harder and be more aggressive, but through all that activity and all that effort, you cut an 18-point lead down to 14. That's tough.
Tennessee will have a chance to do more damage when we come back. 15:54 to go. It's 40-26. Mississippi State, quarterfinal number 1 on the SEC Radio Network.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm the old basketball hoop in your driveway, and I'm rustier than your game. I mean, seriously, I should have been replaced back in '99. So when you go up for a
we lost a like. We're at 19 likes, 635 views.
If you don't have the right auto insurance, you might have to jump through a few hoops
all right.
to pay
That's
for
all
this.
right.
So get Allstate, save money, and get protected from mayhem like me.
Savings vary based on coverage.
Probably Mississippi State fans.
Availability. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Bring it in, team. Listen, T-Mobile has 5G home internet across the SEC for just $50 a month with any voice line.
And I heard there's no exploding bills. That's a great deal. Stream your SEC team with T-Mobile 5G home internet for just $50 a month with auto pay at any voice line. Check availability at T-Mobile.com/SEC Wi-Fi.
After $10 monthly bill credit with any nationally available postpaid voice line. Qualifying credit required. Regulatory
Looks good. That pizza from Papa John's looks good.
$5 per month without auto pay. Debit or bank account required. $35 connection charge applies.
Words to savor from Johnsonville.
Pythagoras, Archimedes.
Hey, appreciate it, Dave.
Newton,
Appreciate it.
Brilliant mathematicians, we get it. But none of them were ever considered tongsmen. Take a grilling grate chock full of meat. How the tongsman can see angles and create surface area for more sausage?
Wow, that's
geometric genius.
That's a lot of talk about
Throw on
LeBron,
the
yo.
Johnsonville sausage. Calling all tongsmen.
Official sausage of the SEC.
SEC basketball is brought to you all week long by Mercedes-Benz.
Does that mean, Butterfly, your vacation's about to end, right?
SEC, by Regions,
You back on Monday?
Bank of the SEC, and by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Or are you going on vacation?
Tennessee trying to get back in this one as the number 1 seed. Vols were down 38-19 at halftime. It outscored Mississippi State 7-2 thus far, but 15:54 to play, 40-26. Vols down. They'll have it out of this timeout. But Matt Zimmerman, you look at offensive efficiency. Connect and Ziegler with 8 apiece lead Tennessee, but they're both 3 of 10 from the field. Meanwhile, Cam Matthews of Mississippi State got tagged with his second foul, but he leads all scorers. He has 14, and he hasn't missed. He's 6 of 6.
Yeah, 6 for 6.
Back
He's
to
dominated.
school on
He's
Monday.
been the best player
Tracking.
on the floor for either team. Mississippi State has a little concern because Tolu, who's been in this league for a long time, a great offensive player, he's got 3 fouls. But if you're Tennessee shot the ball 5 times in this half. It's still 3 of her threes.
Your going back to work request has been approved by Falk Taking and the VST admin staff.
Inside defense has made some Tennessee guys say, you know what?
Downhill? You mean downhill to the summer?
The rebounding numbers on this one
to summertime?
So in favor of Tennessee because the 12 offensive rebounds to 3.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more time for you and the drill sergeant lady to bond.
Chance points at 2 each.
Yeah, Tennessee just hasn't been able to take advantage of
to improve your relationship.
Mississippi State is always going to be a good rebounding team. They're physical, they're tough. And they're going to need Jimmy Bell here to play some pretty good minutes for them with Tolu having those 3 fouls.
State for them goes a little small as Davis and Hubbard will be the backcourt. Bell, as you said, comes in for Smith, who has those 3 fouls.
DJ Jeffries has done a good job today on Connect. He's not been the only one guarding him, but he's been on him a lot.
Awaka in for Tennessee. Connect
high off the glass for 2. Let's go, baby.
Really hit the corner of the backboard, and somehow he gets it to go.
It's the 12-point lead now.
And it's 40-28.
Yeah, Jeffries was all over him. I think Dalton Connect was pretty fortunate to get that one down, but he made it.
9-2, the Tennessee run that's got their crowd energized. Hubbard contested straight on 3.
Oh,
he rips the net as the freshman not intimidated by the big stage here in Music City. 43-28 as Hubbard
15.
As they were bringing the ball down, I looked across the arena, and all these orange were jumping out of their seat after that.
May 29th, you got a holiday?
Set back down after Hubbard buried that 3.
James to Vescovy now Connect, well beyond the arc straight away.
Summertime.
For him, gives to Connect down the
layup.
Righty scoop, bouncing
tap
around
in.
Out. Rebound tapped in by Connect. They whistle.
They wave it off though. Connect hit that ball when it was on the rim.
There on the call as Connect tapped his own miss in. That ball looked to still be on the cylinder.
Yeah, and he was going inside, and it was a smaller guard was the last defender. I don't know why he decided to try to finger roll it. And none of the other 2 officials let it go, but the official on the other side, right in front of Tennessee's coaches, Steven Anderson, called and waved that basket off.
15 minutes
shaved today, y'all. COO been demanding that I shave and didn't even say nothing.
Now ahead of steam all the way to the bucket, blocked off the rim or the backboard by Awaka, scored on the goaltend.
Steven Anderson loves
goaltending
calls, and he's taken a basket from Tennessee, and the same official gives him one.
Tar Health checks in, says as a Tar Heel fan, all I've got to say is let's go Bulldogs.
Nice basket there by Hubbard. He scored 5 straight. He's into double
Hey, welcome to the
11.
stream.
Matthews leads all scorers as he has 14 for Mississippi State. That's 5.5 above his average.
Tennessee just can't score enough. They just can't score enough.
State showing zone. Ziegler, NBA 3, in and out.
Zig from way downtown misses it.
Tennessee.
If Ziegler doesn't get going for Tennessee, they lose.
Matthews goes by into the lane. Tough shot.
Layup and a foul.
As he blew by his defender, Vescovy.
Yeah, Walker had no chance right there with a strong, tough guy coming at him. Determined player Cam Matthews, Olive Branch,
She be commenting now, y'all. She's talking from her room there where she's working from home today, saying she noticed.
And they're
she be fibbing.
Right now. This is as well as they've played all season. They are playing super.
Can't wait till Sunday. Free corned beef, cabbage, carrot, potatoes, and some green beer from Miss Sheila.
To try to get back into this game, State could, if Matthews makes this second one, they will have the lead back to where it was at halftime at 19.
Yeah, they're going to be right back. It was 38-19. And
betting's still open on who will win this game. Your choices are Bulldogs or Vols, VOLS.
14-24.
Bet between 10 and 100,000 of your Valhalla Sports Talk points to register your bet.
Matthews rattles home
No
the
cash
second
value.
one. He's got 16. The lead now 47-28.
You gain points by participating in the chat, spending time in Valhalla Sports Talk streams.
I mean, DJ Jeffries all over Dalton Connect.
Long cross court pass to Gainey, immediately up top Ziegler, Connect, right wing
Hit
three.
hit that. No.
Rebound battered around, taken away by Hubbard, quickly outlets up the near sideline. Jeffries thought about the open three, didn't pull it. Instead,
They're running out of time. 13:56 clock running here in the second half.
Yeah, what a great game by Mississippi State.
And Cameron Matthews, the 6'7 senior, playing as well as anybody on the floor. Backing down Meshack. Threw a double, lost it as he went up, and that should be out of bounds. They'll actually say, as KB Burdett says, my bad. He initially signaled state ball, but that was clearly just lost off of Matthews and over to Tennessee.
Well, yeah, and everyone in the gym saw that the ball just went out of his hands. Pat Adams had already turned around and was coming this way down the floor, and then KB Burdett said, hey, I'm going to keep it with Mississippi State. Hello.
Sometimes the refs
A lot of Tennessee fans, obviously, with them playing in Nashville today.
That was a good job by Pat Adams.
A lot of long faces.
This crew's done a pretty good
Mississippi
job.
came in here not intimidated by a 10-point line on this game.
Tennessee leads 10-3. State,
and some people could make some money
13 and a half minutes to play.
if Mississippi State wins it.
Gives up his dribble, bounces underneath Awaka.
Turnover.
Steal by Matthews. Another turnover on Tennessee. That's their 12th.
Again, they try to go to Awaka in the post like they did during the same time stretch of the first half.
State nearly turned it over themselves. Moore's pass to Hubbard was wide. Now Hubbard
callback joke.
Steps into a leaner, draws a foul. That'll be on Ziegler, and it'll be his second. Free throws coming for State.
All right, y'all, do me a solid. Hit that hard, hit that 100, hit that celebrate in the chat window. See if we get a crowd in here in this last 13 minutes or so. SEC Tournament quarterfinal. Mississippi State Bulldogs, Tennessee Volunteers. Bulldogs upset alert. Hits that free throw.
Contrast in styles. They've had a good battle today.
So Tennessee decidedly threw the first punch of the second
not sure
half.
where Miss Sarah is.
State, though, has rallied.
Sarah going through some
of
serious
their own,
stuff in her life,
their
y'all.
largest lead of 20. Hubbard's got 11, chance to make it 12, and he does. So
lead pushed back to 12.
Play, it's 49.
Look at that little baby there, y'all. That lady's holding.
Cheers there for Hubbard as he gets a break.
5 likes away from 25, chat. What are you waiting for? Hit the like.
First half.
It's free.
Back on the floor here for the Bulldogs, spelling Hubbard.
Well, I feel bad for Tennessee fans. They win a conference championship. They're on top of the world, 14-4.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be honest. If you come into a stream on YouTube and the streamer has put any kind of effort in providing the game to you, and you don't have the common decency to hit that like button and it's free, you're a buster.
A foul in the act of shooting on
Hit that free throw.
Third on Cameron Matthews. He's going to have to take a seat. Connect good on the first free throw. He has 11, does connect, but he's had to do it on 4 of 13 shooting, 2 of 7 from the floor for a guy that's already been a unanimous All-American by the Sporting News. There will be others to follow, but it has not been his day today.
No, and he may end up having a decent number after the game's over, like an 18 or 20. But it's, as you said, it's been a rough, and he's going to do a lot of it when it's a 20-point game or a 15-point game. When it was crunch time and he had to do some stuff, keep him in it in the first half.
Of course, I know at least probably one that is watching right now.
But there's 13 minutes
I don't know if a like counts when you're banned on the channel.
And Smith with 3 fouls.
I don't know if it registers.
Murphy back in and break the Tennessee press. Davis now assumes control of the
Capital
offense.
Buster.
Dribble handoff right wing to Moore. Lobs high out front for Murphy. On a screen, nice spin move down the lane. Oh, what a pretty move to the bucket. And Murphy with a left hand banks it in, 51-30.
Yeah, young man.
21-point lead. Oh my God.
Great finish.
Connect down the lane. Had it blocked, it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vols. 12:29 to go, 21 on the possession. Shot blocked there. It looked like Bell with the rejection.
Yeah.
And points in the paint, Z, have it's hard to look at.
Summer Ove, that was
attacks the
noticed.
bucket, but
Christy
they
Greenwell.
have dominated by a two.
Sorry, been listening for a while, running errands.
Points
Hey,
in
no
the paint.
problem, Christy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Miss Christy Greenwell.
Connects straight on three. Nope. Meshack the offensive board and the uncontested stick back.
All right, a putback
tried to get in with
and a
late
foul.
block and fouled him. Unnecessary, as Meshack was going to score that. And Bell, his second
Tennessee
foul.
trying to chop
Meshack
down
a
this
chance for an
tree
and
that
one.
is Mississippi State.
A bad foul by Bell. Great job by Meshack, who has not played well so far in this game, and he's had some really good games for them off the bench. He's been a key part of them winning the conference championship.
Meshack with his first basket today, and he makes the and one, so 51-33. 18-point deficit, 12:20 to go.
Appreciate it, Christy. Appreciate it.
Pick up full court. They forced a couple of first-half turnovers with this press. Trying to
Who you rooting for in this one, Christy?
Nearly a 5-count. Bell,
Mississippi State.
the front court guy, comes all the way into
Oh,
back
the
court,
Vols.
rescue
She's
his guys,
repping
and
Tennessee.
Davis. Tennessee retreats after the inbound.
Yeah, Davis
12-11 to go in the second half. It's 51-33 Mississippi State. Alley-oop
And on the catch and a
layup.
Shaq Moore, maybe that's the first alley-oop finish of his Mississippi State career. At 6'1", Moore banks it in, 53-33. Tennessee a turnover. Ziegler
Another
tried to
turnover
split it
by the
on
Vols.
the other end, Moore peels back out after Tennessee retreated. Post entry to Bell on Adu, middle of the lane, just bodies him out of the way as Jimmy Bell.
Tennessee just getting dominated in the paint.
And it's all muscle. He scores, and it's 55-33. Timeout, Tennessee.
Yeah, Jimmy Bell, Saginaw, Michigan. He's a tough, rugged, physical player, and he just went to work inside that paint. Great job, Mississippi State.
Bell has 6, and Mississippi State ushering their way towards what would be the first significant upset of this tournament. 55-33. The number 1 seed is down by 22 here on the SEC.
She representing them Vols.
And if you want to grab a snack, grab a farm-rich snack.
You want to have a snack, grab a
Something about
farm-rich
that song
snack.
just makes me hungry. Well, any requests? Oh, how about some mozzarella sticks instead? Folks, it's time for me to grab a snack. Feel free to do the same. You can find Farm Rich in the freezer aisle. This next one goes out to all the cheese lovers out there.
Lobs it up in a right-hand jam. Have mercy.
You're listening to the SEC Men's Basketball Tournament on the SEC Radio Network.
Welcome, everyone. This is Dave LaGreca here, letting you know that Busted Open is now live 7 days a week. So join myself as well as Hall of Fame wrestlers like Bully Ray, Mark Henry, Mickey James, and more for knowledgeable pro wrestling talk, entertaining debates, and interviews with the biggest
Yep,
names
I'm going to do that
in the
one.
game.
4 o'clock
Every
start,
single day of the
California
week on
time.
the
4 o'clock
SiriusXM
start.
app, available with all trials and popular plans. Or subscribe
Sheila
to
says,
YouTube
Valhalla, your
or
team is losing
wherever you
by
get
a
your
lot.
podcasts.
You shut your mouth, Sheila.
Once a
You
year,
shut your
the
mouth.
best fantasy baseball analysts get together to compete against each other.
Christy says these announcers seem to favor Mississippi. What do y'all think? Yeah, this is the national broadcast. This is the ESPN crew. I believe.
You need the blend of
Not the same one on TV, but it is an ESPN crew.
The Tout Wars American League auction tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern on Channel 87 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
$55-33 Mississippi State. The
25
seed
likes.
all over top seed Tennessee.
We're pushing
here at
800
quarterfinal
views.
Number 1 in Nashville. Bill Brain, Matt Zimmerman here with you. As the winner of this one gets the winner of the 4-5 matchup between Auburn and South Carolina. Nightcaps Kentucky, Texas A&M, Florida, Alabama to close us out. Z, looking back at the box score from when these teams met the first time against State 1 in Starkville back in January, 77-72, and it was Hubbard with 25 and Smith with 23.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
really
to be
much
quite
today.
frank,
Much more of a balanced scoring effort. I know Matthews has 16 and Hubbard
they
has
probably
13,
should be favoring them because they are literally dominating this game.
Points from Jimmy Bell.
They did
Everyone
not
that's played has
read the press
contributed in some
clippings
way. And
or
you
the
flip it
game
over, as you
line.
said, it's not
Tennessee
really about
was
what
a
Tennessee's guys have
10-point
done positively.
favorite
It's
in
more
this
about the
game.
mistakes that they've made and the open threes that they've missed.
Yeah, absolutely. And in the first half,
But it is
they
what
said
it
we're
is.
gonna be a three-point shooting team. They drove in some and got shot blocked, and they didn't get a couple fouls, and they got frustrated.
Butterfly says whoever's winning, they compliment.
And they weren't making them, you know, and at one point they'd shot 32 times.
I told y'all at the end of the half that if Tennessee didn't get it up to about 40% from the field, they probably wouldn't win this game, and it's 26.1% from the field. Still sub 15% from beyond the arc. Their star currently sitting on the bench with an orange towel over his shoulders.
In their minds, because of how they've played these two games, they got 11 minutes and 37 seconds to flip that, change that, and make this a ball game.
Tennessee with 13 turnovers. They've forced 11. Have not been able to get that big run together. They had a nice spurt out of the locker room. State has regathered and expanded their lead. Bulldogs go zone. Tennessee passes it around, missed an open jumper, did Josiah Jordan-James.
Back of the rim.
The other way, 3-on-2, cross court.
If
Davis
this three hits,
no.
Okay, Tennessee
Ziegler
with the rebound.
Boy, and Josiah Jordan-James has had a good career. He can't buy a basket. He has not played well in this game, and it's they just hadn't gotten anything from some of these other guys.
Kick out Vescovy. Now he puts the ball on the deck, lobs underneath the bucket. Adu, a lefty hook, won't drop for Tennessee.
Adu misses
either.
his hook.
And the rebound down to Jeffries.
Ooh.
Jeffries brings it up. It'll be Shaq Moore now to assume the point for State. Meshack defensively. Feel like Chris Janzzi starting to hit the brake pedal a little bit.
Yeah, slow it down. He's got a big lead, and he's going to win this game unless something crazy happens. So just take care of the ball.
Jeffries dribble, step back three, no. Ziegler, an uncontested
let's go.
rebound.
Now's
Tennessee
the time.
will have to press the gas. Here they come.
10:29 to go.
Now Ziegler. Tennessee pick and roll out high with those two guys. Goes to James immediately into the post and Adu. Cross court, pass deflected, but Vescovy has it. Straight away now, James ahead of steam down the lane, lost the ball. Pass out deflected. Vescovy, 10 on the timer. He'll step back, 3 on the way. No, but he was fouled.
Vescovy fouled outside the arc.
Yeah, that was a gift from Deshaun Davis. He was all over Vescovy playing good defense. Vescovy wasn't going to hit that, but he fell into him and fouled him. It's a blowout in Nashville, and it's a surprising
Tennessee going to be
Tennessee
more rested for the dance.
When we come back, 55-33, they trail, 10-11 to go.
Yeah, they'll
here on
still
the
make
SEC
it, I
Radio
believe.
Network.
When you add beans to your plate, the whole team celebrates, and you get a delicious and versatile source of fiber and plant-based protein. Now that's really something to cheer about. Bush's, the official beans of the SEC. So much goodness in such a beautiful bean.
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
Well, in their home state, right?
Your team shooting so many bricks, you could build a house with them.
You're the MVP champs, yo. I think those are for me.
Your star shooters are
Those were for me.
Listen here. Did you put a COVID-19 shot this fall?
No.
You still can, because I can't trash talk your face off if you're homesick.
That's sweet. Know what else is sweet? Watching you lose.
Andrew checks in.
Pfizer and the SEC are
Came in to
teaming
hit
up
the
to
light.
remind fans that there's still time to get a COVID-19
I'm at school
shot.
right now
Learn more
during
about
lunch.
The vaccine option at schedulecovidvax.com.
Andrew.
Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Andrew, give me a soft pretzel.
When you add
And
beans
some
to your plate,
nacho
the whole team
cheese at the
celebrates,
snack bar,
and
please.
you
Thanks.
Get a delicious and versatile source of fiber and plant-based protein. Now that's really something to cheer about. Bush's, the official beans of the SEC. So much goodness in such a beautiful bean.
SEC basketball is brought to you all week long by All-State Insurance.
The Idol doing on this
You're in
golf
good
course
hands. By Johnsonville, sausage obsessed since 1945. And by
Talking to
Sunkist
Rory
Soda, every
McIlroy.
flavor under the sun.
He's not happy.
Well, Tennessee
He just stole their
men's
cart.
on pace for just their second one-and-done SEC tournament under Rick Barnes. It's been since 2017 that the
Snack
Vols
bar is
lost
open?
their opening game of a
We
tournament.
had a snack
as
bar in high school.
well
Did
and truly
everybody
they've been played off the
have a
floor
snack
by
bar in
Mississippi
high school?
State, who has been excellent here today, and they lead.
You had the cafeteria that
55-33.
served
We're
normal
11 seconds
lunches,
shy of the
and then
midway
outside of the
point
cafeteria
of
there
the
was a
second
snack
half.
bar
The only real trouble right now for Mississippi State is
where you could
Matthews
get
and
things
Smith
like a
with 3
hamburger,
fouls apiece,
a
but
corn
otherwise,
dog,
Again, this was a 19-point
soft pretzel
game with the break.
with nacho
Tennessee
cheese,
got
maybe a
within
bagel,
dozen.
cream cheese.
State has now pushed back in front by 22.
A nice little salad, an apple,
Tennessee's
a banana.
Shooting so woefully, 12 of 47. You've made 12 shots.
Maybe that's the idea, Val, the
30
snack bar.
minutes of basketball. That's not good offense. But
I
that's
got pizza
good
today.
defense
I
by
think we could get
Mississippi
pizza
State.
at our snack bar, El
You're 3 of
Segundo High.
24. You've still shot more
Eagles,
three-pointers
Eagles,
than you
Eagles.
have twos. You're not making hardly any of them. 3 of 24 is bad. So you got to drive.
How many
it,
high
you gotta be
schoolers now are
aggressive. If you get an open
door
three,
dashing
you can
lunch?
still shoot it, 'cause now you're down
I
so
wonder.
much.
I wonder.
But it's been a bad game.
We got high
What's
schoolers out
shocking,
there
another
door dashing
shocking
their
stat
lunch.
is 13 offensive rebounds, and Tennessee's got 5 points off of those 13 offensive rebounds. What are you doing with the ball when
Is
you
that
get
a
an
thing?
offensive rebound? If nothing else, go power it up and you get some free throws.
55-33, 10-11 remaining in the second half. Upset alert, upset alert. The number 9 Mississippi State Bulldogs against the number 1 Tennessee Vols.
That'll be his first. Team foul number 7 on State. So Tennessee on fouls the rest of the way will get free throws. And they're a good free throw shooting team. 75%. And Vescovy with a trifecta misses the first. He'll have 2 more upcoming. And Santiago Vescovy, before that, was 41 of 51. The line
Doesn't
this
look
year.
good at all, y'all.
Yeah,
It's
he's a
starting to
guy
look
throughout
worse
his
outside.
career that's over 80%, but it's hard to make them when you got your head down.
Tennessee averages 80 points per game, and they average a 45% clip from the field.
They have 34 points and average 80.
They are tracking well below their season averages. Vescovy hits the second and the third. So 55-35 the score. State will inbound. Tennessee presses. Jeffries dribbles under his own basket. Has to hurry here with 5 on the timer. Adu pesters him, but Jeffries does break the timeline up the near sideline. Midway point of the half. State with a ball and a 20-point lead. Murphy to Moore. Flows by Ziegler. Nice reach around, slap away by Ziegler. State
Knocked out of bounds. Mississippi State to inbound it from under their hoop.
You said it was just a left-hand dribble. It's like Zakai wasn't even standing there. I think Tennessee needs a Thursday
Well, you said
game
you
in the
need a
NCAA
little
tournament.
BIT
They're
for
gonna
all the
play
food
Saturday,
talk, the
lost
snack
at home,
bar
they play
animation.
Friday,
Yeah, there you
and
go.
then they'll play again. They're gonna
There
play
you
like
go.
one game in 12
No, that's a good idea. Maybe that's
Finds
it.
Hubbard off the inbound. Great screen for Hubbard, who threw the inbound, and he
All right,
buries the
inbound it.
triple.
We'll do that.
58-35, a new
That's a good
largest lead
idea.
of the game for Mississippi State.
Simple inbounds play, one screen, wide open 3. Hubbard drilled it.
Ziegler cross court to James. Size mismatch. They don't use it. Instead, Ziegler right wing 3. Got
Ziegler finally hits a 3. Let's go.
58-38. Tennessee will press. Ziegler nearly picked it off. State passes along the baseline. Murphy now lobs up for Hubbard. Tennessee will give way as the point guard for Mississippi State backs his way into front court.
Josh Hubbard was on his way to play for Kermit Davis and the Ole Miss Rebels. They fired the coach. He got out of it. He came to Mississippi State.
Vescovy hits the deck again. Another illegal screen as Moore is going to be
Legal
guilty
screen
of the
called
foul.
on Mississippi
Hubbard,
State.
by the way, after that last 3 has now tied Cam Matthews for team high honors.
The 2 games
with
there on
16
ESPN,
points
and tonight
apiece.
it's on
Matthews, you don't
SEC
expect that
networks
from
as
him. He
Laura.
averages 9.5, but Hubbard has been as
We
advertised
had a pool
today.
table,
He
foosball,
scored
Coke
24
machines.
yesterday to set a new
Well,
tournament
we didn't have all that.
record for freshmen at Mississippi State.
Yeah.
And he's
The
been
workshop
really good
class
here
made
today.
your pool tables.
5'10", probably about 200
Welcome back,
pounds.
MKI.
From Madison, Mississippi, had a phenomenal
Tennessee
high school
going down,
career.
Valhalla, says Sheila.
Big-time
Shut your
recruit,
mouth.
Big-time player, Josh Hubbard.
Tennessee desperately needs one of those 9-0 minute-and-a-half spurts here to try to get back into this game.
Yeah.
But the time is winding down.
Dab
quickly.
Dave,
Inside
Dab
of 9
Dave.
to go. Ziegler out front, kicks.
Better
Vescovy.
get your
He's
girl
gonna
in
try
line.
another 3. This one off wide right. Rebound underneath.
Side
Please
checks
go
back in.
For it, tied up, and it'll be State basketball as Tennessee got the ball to start the half.
Boy, I really like Cam Matthews. Been around a long time. We talked about it.
Valhalla, I just heard it over the radio here. The Patriots have contacted the Vikings and are trying to negotiate about a number 3 pick.
Watching him play. If he
There we
could
go.
shoot a little better, he would be
Let's
an
make it happen,
NBA
Captain.
guy
Let's
for
make it happen,
sure.
Captain.
Just not much of a shooter.
Tennessee 2 of 8 from downtown this half for the game. 4 of 26.
Not good.
15.5% for what has this
If the
year
Vikes
very
move
good
up to
for
3, y'all, if they
Jefferson.
move up to 3, that means they've got 3
Dribbling with the ball, number
quarterbacks,
0 in black, DJ
and they're
Jeffries.
fine with
State
any
in
of
no
them,
hurry.
any of the
Matthews
3.
now controls out front. Lefty dribble, he'll keep it, trying to set up Smith on the interior, and a foul before the pass. It'll be Tobe Awaka's second. Team foul 3 on Tennessee.
Yeah, Tobel Walker's had a pretty good season off the bench for Tennessee. This has not been a fun game for him. When he's touched it, they've taken it from him, or he's missed shots, or he's turned it over. And on defense, they're going at him. He's not going to be having great memories of this SEC tournament.
Hubbard hit a 3 off the
He didn't
last
stand in
inbound
line
play
for me since
State.
damn Dave.
Inbound here, lobs it for Matthews. Shot clock reset to 20 there with 8:20 to go. Matthews on Vescovy. Gets by him on the baseline. Hand check foul coming on Tennessee, and Vescovy's third.
Yeah, the one thing with Vescovy, he's going to battle. He's going to try to guard. This is his 5th year, really about 4.5 years. He came over
8:13 to go, still a
December
20-point lead for Mississippi State.
A long time ago, and he has stayed, and we've even changed his name.
If you took Mississippi State and the 10,
Vescovy his first 2 years,
you were sitting pretty.
Everybody, my name is really Vescovy. So then this is the 3rd year.
Jefferson is not involved.
Vescovy. He's a tough.
The Vikings are not going to trade Jefferson,
really
Bobby.
Experienced. He's going to give you everything he's got.
Bell, who just checked in.
Keep dreaming, son. Keep dreaming.
Gets out of that trouble spot and gives way to Moore. Now cross court, right wing Jeffries. Size advantage here for State with Ziegler guarding Jeffries. They want to go inside to Bell, and they do. Goes to work on Adu. Lefty dribble, middle of the lane. Pushes him out of the way, forces it up through contact, missed, but draws the foul.
They might send you guys Jordan Addison.
Yeah, that was a good play.
If that's what it takes to end it. But you ain't getting Jefferson.
This one's just going to come down to
so don't bother learning how to do the gritty, Bobby. Don't bother learning how to do the gritty.
Today.
7:56 to play, 58-38. State in control. We're back to Nashville after this on the SEC Radio Network.
Some say New York had the greatest lineup ever back in 27. Though Woodstock in 69 was pretty spectacular. And then there was Chicago. Of Mercedes-Benz electric vehicles. Choose from a growing list of models, like the versatile EQB, the stunning EQS, or the roomier EQS SUV.
They do trade JJ Talk with the Chiefs.
To learn more.
Well, the problem with the Chiefs don't have a good pick, right?
How about this?
They tend not to give you a good pick when you win the Super Bowl.
This is the SEC Radio Network.
Kind of forgot that the Rams would free up $30 million in cap space once Aaron Donald retired. Luis says I picked Tennessee to win the whole thing. I like the color orange. Perfect reason to base your bets. Excellent reason.
And so much more. If you like football,
excellent determining factor.
This really is the place, isn't it?
I got cut off just when Beantown broke the news. Moving fast.
Big names, big deals.
He ain't breaking no news. That fool ain't breaking no news. He be watching Twitter,
and NFL Radio is with you
acting like he's got a source.
The latest news and transactions for all 32 teams.
Winning is kind of the ultimate piece, and that's really such a big part of it.
Find out which players will be signing deals with your favorite team in hopes of bringing home the Lombardi Trophy. Follow Free Agency on NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
(58-38), Mississippi State has
no
led from the
diddly
jump.
about gambling ball.
We had one
so that's how I picked it.
The lead has
Luis
never changed
Betancourt.
hands. It has been domination from the beginning for the 9-seed Mississippi State, 20-12 on the season, who will most assuredly, Matt Zimmerman, play their way off of the NCAA tournament bubble with what will be, barring a miracle comeback by Tennessee.
Well, I'm not really sure why
State's
betting is
second
still
win over the
open.
Vols this year.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because everyone was like, oh, they beat LSU, they're in. Well, I didn't see it that way as much. I mean, beating LSU, you had to do it. You couldn't afford to
Hey,
lose
someone
that
put a
game,
bet on the
but
Vols
like
real
beating
quick.
LSU, no offense to them, is like the thing that gets you in. It's all the games.
Oh, you don't know
regular
diddly.
Season and what you do here. But this one does
Someone
it.
put a point bet on the Vols and go big because they coming back. We coming back.
Once in Starkville,
Actually, I just don't want to lose as many points.
made Tennessee look bad today.
I'd rather just lose about 300,000
and you just watch this game,
or 30,000.
This was the number one seed, Mississippi State, and you would think Tennessee was towards the bottom of the league. That's
Close the
how
betting,
well
it's over.
Mississippi State has played. They have not put one player on the court today that didn't play well. Everyone played well.
And it'll be Jimmy
Come on,
Bell
y'all,
at the free
before I
throw line
close
for
betting,
State.
y'all.
Tennessee goes deeper into their front line with J.P. Estrella 6'11" freshman.
Come on, someone
Scarborough
put all your
Massachusetts.
voice
Today
on these
The Vols have
volunteers. Going
12
once,
points on 4 of
going
13
twice.
shooting from SEC Player of the Year,
Sold to
Dalton
the lady in the red
Ty
hat.
Ziegler has 11. He's 4 of 12. And while Mississippi State, 16 apiece from Matthews and Hubbard as Bell's first free throw circles in 59-38.
Hey, Jimmy Bell has had a very good impact on this game in about 14 minutes, 3 for 4. He's made that foul shot. He's played good defense in there.
Spelling SEC first-teamer Tolu Smith. Bell makes both.
And this is good for tomorrow because Tolu's got to sit a lot.
I can't do
Even
it
Davis has said a lot
this
here.
late. I just
Cam
can't,
Matthews got to
Cicero.
sit some. Rest up. They're about to be in the semifinals.
Come on, man.
Out front, Connect. Jeffries all over him defensively. Connect, pitches into the corner. Ziegler can't shoot, bounces to the elbow. Meshack, mid-range jumper, gets the shooter's touch. Front rim and in, 60-40. The lead still at 20 with 7:30 to go.
Yeah, a couple baskets by Meshack now. They needed
This
it.
is the only sport in the USA most people who never bet on anything bet on. At work, they have a TV as the grand prize for your bracket.
Back to Hubbard, the point guard who threw it in.
14-8 Mississippi State bench points.
Hubbard, Z, for a young guy, very, very composed running this Mississippi State team as they give it to Bell, going to work on the freshman Estrella. Spins middle of the lane, righty hook, no. Meshack there to secure the board. Tennessee needs a run. They need it to come quickly. Here's Connect through contact, gives to James in the corner. Now James hits Meshack. Another mid-range jumper from Meshack.
Stop and pop for 2. Put it down, open up shop.
Their offense now is running through Meshack. He's been the most aggressive, and it's still DJ Jeffries all over Dalton Connect.
7 points for Meshack. The Vols press. State breaks it. They have a 3-on-2. If Hubbard wants to hurry, he, again, composed for a freshman, knows time and score, and backs out to run half court.
I love his talking about what you just said. Hubbard never facial expression changes. He stays the same. He's under control, poised. Love that for that young man.
Pick and roll, could have shot, instead gives to Jeffries. The shorter Ziegler defends him. Left off another pick, has to hurry with 3 and 2, gives to Moore. An up fake on Meshack down the lane. Layup at the horn would have counted. Instead, a loose ball off of Jimmy Bell over to Tennessee.
Tennessee ball, but Mississippi State ate a lot of clock on that possession. Every bit of it.
But he couldn't get it to go down.
Every bit of their 30 seconds. 6:10 clock running in the second half. It's 60-42 Mississippi State.
They've gotten as close as 12.
Oh, 3.
Let's make it 15 now as Ziegler hits a 3.
Coming back, y'all.
60-45.
Ziegler about to get hot.
To go.
He's about to get hot. Bring us all the way back. The Vols a 10-2 run in the last 3:58.
Double of the Tennessee press, and they break the timeline with Bell.
10-2 run for Tennessee. Don't be crying when I close betting and you didn't put a bet on these balls.
15 on the timer, 5:35 to go. Here's Hubbard. Under 6 feet, gives way to Matthews. Wants it back to Hubbard. Gets it to him. Connect defense. Hubbard pulls from 3. Nope. Rebound. Offensive board by
can't let him
Matthews.
get that
Now
rebound.
he's got Ziegler on him. Tennessee doubles in the corner. In trouble. Tries to throw it off of Tennessee, which he
Don't
does.
you be messing with
but
that
then it
dog,
hit him.
COO.
Speaking
He's
of
napping
Matthews,
and guarding
it
the
goes
front
over
door.
to Tennessee.
Yeah, and it's a 15-point game. State still obviously in control, but here he comes. Big Tolu Smith, who is set for like the last 11 or 12 minutes on the game clock. And then they also bring Davis back in, who's been outstanding.
They'll offer some token pressure. Looks like a
He's busy.
1-3-1. We'll see if they stay in it or match up. Tennessee breaks the half-court stripe, and it is a trapping zone. Meshack doubled, passes out of it. Ziegler.
She go away
Kicks out
yet?
James won't shoot. Ziegler will.
Oh, 3.
For him is
Let's
in
go.
on his many trips. Quick timeout by Mississippi
Let's
State.
go.
An even 5 minutes to play.
We cut it
and
to a
Tennessee
12-point
as
lead
close
with
as
5
they've
minutes to
been
go.
all half. Down by 12.
Yeah, that was good right there. I'm not sure Mississippi
Kenny
State's playing
Pickett
so
to the
well
Eagles for a
why
pick
they
swap.
decided to go to the 1-3-1. But
What's
they
breaking
did, and it
news?
was 3 good passes.
The
And
11?
you knew Zakai Ziegler was going to do something positive eventually. He's such a hard-playing guard, and he's made 2 3-pointers.
MKI broke it.
And he's
The
taken a
Steelers are
20-point
trading
lead,
quarterback Kenny
and now they're
Pickett to
down
the Eagles in a
12
pick
points.
swap.
When you add the mid-range shot by Meshack, and they've got a little bit of hope right here with 5 minutes to go.
Ziegler now leads Tennessee with 17 points on the afternoon. And the plus-minus stats awfully deceiving. I know you mentioned how negatively it was, even though you felt like he was playing awfully hard in the first half. He just didn't have anything go right for him. Sort of a microcosm of Tennessee's first 20 minutes in general.
Yeah.
And now they finally hit a couple of threes.
27 likes, 958 views.
For this half.
33 up in here, up in here.
25% from downtown because of all those.
Can the Bulldogs hold on and upset Tennessee in the SEC tournament quarterfinals?
They're still 6 of 27. They've made their last 2 in a row. They were 4 of 27. But they've got a little bit of hope right now.
Living on a prayer by the DJ. That's somewhat appropriate. Tennessee down a dozen, 5 minutes to go. Estrella stays in the game along with James, Meshack, Connect,
5 minutes, 4:53 clock running.
Basketball, if you're Mississippi State, get good shot every time, and you'll win this ball game. But there's a lot of time left.
Starters on the court for Chris Jans and Mississippi State. Here's Jeffries. Does State maybe tighten up?
Mark says Kenny Pickett all pay $5 Valhalla for him.
And a foul on the interior.
Foul on Tennessee.
By Estrella, 4:36 to play, and that is team foul number 6. Estrella's first.
Well, they were down about 20, and Coach Barnes, give him credit, he put J.P. Estrella in, who's played 20 of their 31 games.
Go Bulldogs, says Kevin Anderson. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Anderson.
16 fouls now on the Vols, so they'll put State in the 1-and-1 with the next foul. Mississippi State, 4:36 to play, up by a dozen. They inbound with a reset shot clock of 20. Davis, nice crossover on Connect down the lane. Shot deflected off the corner of the
Butterfly dropping the link for the Discord. If you want to join the Valhalla Sports Talk Discord, y'all, that is your plug.
They snuff it out. Instead, Connect. Open 3. No.
Oh.
Rebound skips into the corner. James and Connect were the closest to it. That kind of day, though, for Tennessee. The SEC Player of the Year, Z, wide open. That would have made it single digits.
SEC Player of the Year, unable to drain that 3.
He hadn't rebounded any. He hadn't done anything.
That would have made it single digits.
He just had a bad game. He's a great player. One of the best in the country, but he's not played today.
Tennessee's going to retreat to a half-court defense here after State got it in.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
19 on the possession, 60-48. Mississippi State has led the entire way. Matthews, 16 points, kicks out to Davis. 10 on the timer. Davis around a screen. Throws into the far corner. 3 ball on the way from Jeffries.
No.
Big time triple there.
Oh, my goodness.
That might be the dagger. They're up 15 with 3:40 to go.
Yeah, a lot of time left, but I don't see him coming back.
Floater. Missed.
No, he hits the deck. No call.
Rebounded by Mississippi. Breakout. Layup.
Good by Jeffries. A little 5-point burst by number 0 in black, 65-48.
Yeah, Tennessee's only called one timeout the whole day, so they're just going to play this through. Rick Barnes isn't trying to stop this. He's trying to get them out of here.
You could hear Connect get slapped on the wrist as he drove to the bucket. He'll have him 1-and-1 when we come back. But Mississippi State has righted the ship, and they lead by 17.
They head back to college? What are you talking about, Andrew?
Radio Network.
SEC fans, are you ready for some fun?
Andrew be graduating quick, y'all. Every week he advances a grade or 2.
Stop by your local Academy
That's the power of them Girl Scout cookies be eating all the time. Andrew apparently can find Girl Scout cookies year-round in his neck of the woods.
Backed by our best price guarantee. And Academy has all you need for camping, hiking, hunting, fishing, and running. Academy Sports and Outdoors is the official sporting goods retailer of the SEC.
We know that sport has the power to change lives on and off the field.
Betting is still open, y'all.
Kids in the US are no longer
it's not too late to get your bet in on the Tennessee Volunteers.
This trend and
it's not too late.
Across our communities. That's why Gatorade
2 likes away from 30.
Tomorrow, a new multi-year
That's it. Start playing the funeral music, says Mark.
To play sports and realize their potential. Learn more about Gatorade's commitment to break down barriers and help millions of kids get into the game by visiting Gatorade.com/community. And if you want to grab a snack, grab a farm-rich snack.
And if you want to grab a snack.
Something about that song just makes me hungry. Well, any requests? Oh, how about some mozzarella sticks instead? Folks, it's time for me to grab a snack. Feel free to do the same. You can find Farm Rich in the freezer aisle.
I think the button's broken, Butterfly.
Goes out to all the cheese lovers
I think the close betting button is broken. It's weird.
SEC basketball is brought to you all week long by Farm Rich, the official frozen snack of the SEC. Grab a snack. And by T-Mobile, bringing
Kimberly
5G
Rogers.
internet to fans across the SEC.
Are you doing the Alabama game? No, I am not, Miss Kimberly. I am doing the Kentucky game.
All that stands between Mississippi State and
No Alabama, sorry.
Tournament berth clinching win over Tennessee as State, the 9 seed, leads top seed Tennessee 65-48. Phil Bray, Matt Zimmerman here, stations. Will you 10 for an ID? Let's do so now on the SEC Radio Network.
Find out what channel your team is playing on by going to SiriusXM.com/sports. Find out what channel your team is playing on by going to SiriusXM.com/sports.
The approach from Mississippi State today, you could almost sense it early. They realized that Tennessee as a team was
Sheila, you shut your mouth, Sheila.
And credit the Bulldogs
Shut
for how
your
they
mouth,
played
Sheila.
again. Yesterday, they looked tight. They looked like they knew it was a game they could not lose against LSU. And if they've played a better game this year than what they've done today, I would certainly love to see it.
No, they have not.
Sheila, I
They've
hope
had
your
some really
crock
good
pot
wins throughout
unplugs
this year, including beating
accidentally.
Tennessee at home. You know, they've had some pretty good non-conference wins.
No.
But none compares to this one on a neutral floor with a lot of orange here. There's a lot of orange people that are going to go away unhappy because this Mississippi State team was on fire.
Yeah, Dave, go unplug the crock pot.
They were aggressive. I think it's the Kai the whole game trying to run away from Davis and Hubbard and Moore, and Dalton Connect was double teamed at times. And then
Jace, is anyone else still at work?
A wall of
Me,
Mississippi
I'm
State
at work.
bodies coming at him.
1-1 here for Dalton Connect. Tennessee.
I'm at my full-time job.
Score pretty much every trip here, down 17.
That don't pay nothing.
Connect's front end of the 1-1 is good. He's got 13 on the day, but he's 4 of 14 from the floor. Zakai Ziegler actually now leads all scores with 17.
Sheila,
6
do
of
not
15
stand for that.
Tennessee point guard. State paced by Matthews and Hubbard, 16 apiece. Second free throw from Connect is in, 65-50. Tennessee will press with the 6'11 freshman Estrella guarding the diminutive Hubbard as he throws it in. He can run the baseline, which he does. Inbounds to Davis. Tennessee traps. Cross court.
Yeah,
back
Davis
to
is
Jeffries.
okay.
5 on the possession, and Tennessee will retreat.
Jeffries has been great against the press.
Yeah,
He's
real
been great
cushy.
against the press. He's 6'8".
I hope it does too.
Catches
No
on the
cooking.
wrong side
Go
of
get some
midcourt
street
in the corner.
tacos, she
Next to
says.
defender. Now State trapped along
Taco.
the sideline. Jeffries still with it. Great cross court find. Davis.
Great pass.
And Davis Graven up fake. Knew he wasn't going to shoot there. And now with 5 seconds, he'll go to work. Kick to the corner. There goes Matthews. Baseline. Reverse lay. And that was pretty. James defended it well. Didn't matter. Matthews has 18 to lead all scores.
Yeah, just a beautiful drive along the baseline, right side. Beautiful job. Jeffries has had, he's had a tremendous game.
Ziegler's going to pull from long distance, knock it in. Time out. Asked for from the Tennessee bench, 67-53. Vols down 14, 2:37 to play.
Well,
14
Zakai,
with 2:37 to go.
4 3-pointers in the second
Could
half.
we have
He
us
said
a
that.
magical
Much
ending?
help from
I
his
think so.
teammates today. Meshack helped him a little bit and Connect a little bit, but boy,
Mississippi
I am
State
so
gonna win
impressed
this
with
game.
Mississippi State Bulldog
Wow,
team
that is
today.
shameful, says Butterfly.
Cast, Z, for
What you
Tennessee.
talking about?
Ziegler and Connect have 34 of their 53 points, but James is scoreless. Meshack's provided a nice 7 off the bench. Adu with 5, but Vescovy only with 4. Awaka hasn't scored. Gainey has a 3 on 3 attempts. The supporting cast just has not been there for Tennessee. And although, let's be real though, Dalton Connect, he's the first SEC player with back-to-back 35-point games since Shaq. So respectively for him, 14 points feels like an off afternoon for a guy that averages a league best 21 and a
Well,
half.
he's had an off afternoon, mainly because of DJ Jeffries.
I
and
tell you
Cam
they would get it
Matthews,
down
but
to,
they just haven't
chat?
had
I
other
said
guys
5.
step up. Josiah Jordan James, was a McDonald's All-American. He's been there 5 years. A
Kevin
great
says,
young
get
man.
the
He's
fork
had a
out
good
and let the
game.
fat lady
Vescovy's
warm
not
up.
had a good game. And,
Do, re, mi,
Gainey's a good
fa,
player,
sol,
averages
la.
7. Other than the three-pointer, he's not done anything.
State continues very composed against this Tennessee press. They break the timeline, and now Tennessee will try to extend the game. Anytime one of these suspect Mississippi State foul shooters touches the ball, he will be fouled. In this case, the he is Tolu Smith. Second foul on Estrella. This will be a
Is the
1-1.
fat lady here to sing or
17
eat?
foul
Asked
on
Summer O.
Tennessee.
Well, this gives you your last bit of hope if you're
Maybe
Tennessee,
both.
because the 1-and-1s, I love them.
Lunchtime
First
fast
one's
approaching,
airborne
y'all.
and good.
It's
Smith on
12:05.
the year, just under 60% at the line, and a state team that can't crack the 70% mark.
I hope there's some hot dogs left on the roller at the Circle K.
Back into the 1-and-1, good as well.
He made them both.
I mean, if they're going to make their free throws, you got no chance. But how about it? 16-point lead. To me, this game's felt like it was over since middle of the first half. I just have never thought that Tennessee could make a comeback.
Connects, catch and fire three. Nope. Rebound, batted around once, twice. And it's to
Three
Hubbard of Mississippi
times
State.
a
Tennessee will
lady.
trap in the front court as Hubbard will be fouled with 2:13 to go. Foul's going to be on Meshack, his second. Stay with us. We've got wall-to-wall coverage of the tournament from the overtime opener on Wednesday night, in which
All right, so we
Arkansas
got
beat
to 1,000
Vandy all the
views,
way through the
30
championship
likes.
game. Coming up next, quarterfinal number 2. South Carolina, the 5 seed, who beat Arkansas yesterday, will face Auburn.
I think she's
Auburn,
at the
the 4
buffet,
seed.
either
Front of the
eating or
1-and-1
entertaining
for
some
Hubbard.
people.
Best foul shooter on the team is good.
Well, Coach Barnes was just yelling down the court that you don't want to. That's not the guy we want to foul, and Hubbard's been automatic.
Hey, there
all
they showed the
season
Kentucky
for Mississippi
fans are starting to
State. He's got a
file
great
into
rhythm.
the
He's got a
arena.
great free throw routine. What a good player. Be interesting to see what his future holds.
They're a little early, y'all. That Kentucky game don't start until 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
Averages 17, 71-53. Tennessee, the other end.
Kimberly says Tennessee
in trouble in the
sucks.
paint, kicks out James. Scoreless today. Stays that way as he misses the 3. Davis the board for State. The Tennessee three-point numbers are a bit of an eyesore.
Nice and casual
7
stream it
of
was,
30.
says Butterfly.
Foul by Connect on Jeffries, 1:56 to go. And this will be the final 1-and-1 of the day.
Tennessee was pointless
for
today, says
Mississippi
Mark.
State shooting free throws on the 9th Tennessee team foul.
Yeah, how about that? Let me tell you something else about defense. Dalton Connects played a lot of minutes, right? And that's his
The
first
Volunteers
foul.
can stop
That's
at
his first
Bucky
foul.
or
You're out
Busey's
there
on the
this
way
long,
back to
you've been
Knoxville,
battling
says
and fighting,
Kevin.
You're going to have a foul or two here and there.
Shots fired,
He's just
shots
kind of
fired.
been out of it because of what Mississippi State's done. And I
Good
tell you,
reading of that
they're
line,
gonna
Val.
have some
Props.
questions to answer as they head into the NCAA tournament.
Jeffries shoots 61% at the line. This will be his first of the day, but State as a team, 15 of 18. Burning of the 1-and-1 is good. And they're now Z.
So
11 of
Tennessee
11
projected as a
here in the
2
second
seed
half
in the
from start.
tournament. Kentucky a 3.
All 3 1-and-1s
Alabama a
that they were
4.
gonna have to
Auburn a
shoot.
4.
They've made the front
South
end and
Carolina
the
a
back end of all
5,
those
4 to
1-and-1s,
7.
notwithstanding this
This guy hitting
attempt.
free throws.
This one's wide and
He missed the
short.
second one.
72-53. A minute 50 left. Ziegler will break the timeline. Looking for a three-point shooter. Kicks out James. Now Meshack. One dribble, pull up 3 on the way. Meshack into double figures after that triple. He's got 10.
Rick Barnes decided to call a timeout. It's going to be a full.
We'll keep it here with a minute 41 left. Meshack.
All right, 1:41 to go, a full timeout.
Today.
Mississippi up 72 to 56.
41 to go. And this, we've talked so much about how Mississippi
Winner
State's
stays.
playing themselves firmly into the field of 68. I think this all
Winner
but
stays
solidifies.
in Tennessee.
Tennessee will most likely now
Play
be
another
a 2
game,
seed
loser.
in the NCAA tournament.
Back to their campus, waiting for Selection
We've got
Sunday
one more bubble team in the league. We will have to wait
to find
see
out where
until
they
late
will
night tonight, or
play.
it's the third game of the day to see 7 seed Texas A&M. Aggies definitely need a win over Kentucky in the eyes of most, as the bracketologists have them on the bubble.
Don't
but then
forget,
you look at the rest of the
I can't
league.
read that line, Butterfly. Something wrong with my
Haven't seen
contacts.
Alabama yet. Won't see
Something
them
wrong
until
with
the
them.
last game tonight.
Yeah.
But there are quite
Alex
a
in the
few
house from
teams
Japan. It's
as we
4 in the
look
morning.
towards not only who's going to decide this tournament.
Great idea. I know
but
nothing
we'll see
about
how many
my
teams
garden.
the league
It's
gets
all
that
my
second
wife. She is a
weekend of
gardening
March.
genius.
Maybe even, or second weekend NCAA tournament, maybe even a Final Four team.
Absolutely. We
Nice.
hadn't had a Final Four team, Phil, since 2019. The SEC is a great basketball league, but in football, baseball,
Alex
they're
be
winning
waking
national
up, y'all.
championships
Alex
most
wakes
years,
up
or
and is
every
like,
other year
damn,
at
let
least.
me get on
And
Valhalla
we've not
Sports
had a
Talk.
national champion in 10 years.
See what's up.
Maybe this is the
So
year.
you're saying we're due.
We're overdue. We're overdue to go to the
You
Final
think what?
Four. Arkansas went to 2 Final Eights in 2 straight years. No one else in the league even made it to the Final 8.
No,
Last year, I
nothing
think
in
we
the
had
front
3
yard,
Sweet
babe.
16 teams.
Nothing in the
Arkansas,
front yard.
Alabama, and
So it must just be hailing in the
Tennessee,
backyard.
And no one made it to the Final 8. And so the league has been getting beat in the first round or the second round or the third round for most of the teams, we're due to get to the Final Four and hopefully to win a national championship out of this.
The sun's shining in the front yard.
Tennessee to press. They won't foul, but they do force a turnover. We almost had to catch Steven Anderson as he fell right into us as bodies went colliding up the sideline. Tennessee forces the turnover as State threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a good hustle on the press, and they needed it. They need a whole lot more of that. 1:37 left.
Ziegler from Steph Curry range airballs it, and it's over the end line before Meshack could save it. Back over
Air ball is the chant from the
State
Mississippi
inbounds, it's worth
faithful.
mentioning, too, Mississippi State will be an 11, maybe
A
they
lot of
sneak up to the
forlorn
10
looks
line.
from the Tennessee
They
fans
are not who you want to see as a 6
as
or
their
11
Vols
seed
did
just
not
because of
show up
the
on
level of
Friday.
defense that they've displayed today. It's one of those deals. Only one team cuts down the nets, right?
That's
All
right.
you can ask of your guys, be as tough of an out as humanly possible and see how far you can get.
And they got older guys. They don't have a ton of NCAA experience, but they did make the big dance last year, and they're going to be a very good and very dangerous team in the NCAA tournament.
Tennessee trapping in the half court. State will have to shoot with a minute to go. Hubbard heads to the left, puts up a runner from 10, missed the shot, offensive board for Smith. Back up, missed the follow. James has it for Tennessee. A minute to play. State will go. This is their 6th straight quarterfinal. They're going back to the semis as Estrella can't follow the connection.
Still a minute to go.
Volleyballed around, and Davis will have it for Mississippi State. Bulldogs will have to shoot one more time. Smith fouled underneath by Ziegler. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, and you might as well take your stars out right now so nobody gets hurt. Mississippi State's got to bounce back.
All right, point bets have been paid out.
And for Tennessee, I think they probably need to do some scrimmaging and get back after each other because, look, they played Saturday.
Bulldogs is winning option with 60% of the bets.
Next Thursday or Friday. So Tennessee's going to play one game in about 12 days. That's not good this time
Tonight,
of year.
y'all, tonight there will be a community
Bring some
post
referees in and scrimmage yourself. That's what you got to do.
for the NASCAR drivers this
Shooting
weekend.
groups And get ready to play in the NCAA tournament.
First come, first serve.
Tennessee gets it. Up court, connect. State won't foul. He'll take it in.
Old dude missed a dunk, and that is an absolute picture of this game for Tennessee.
Kind of with his head down today. And
Wow.
As soon as he missed that dunk, he dropped his head. He's played hard. He's given what he's got. So is all those guys at Tennessee. But you're right. That says it all right there. All by himself. He couldn't make it.
73-56. State has to shoot one more time. Davis might just let the shot clock dribble out. He'll throw up a behind-the-back pass, half count too late. And
Shot
Tennessee will
clock
get it,
violation,
6.6
6.6 seconds
State
to go.
gets the winner of Auburn and South Carolina. They were 1-1 against Auburn, 0-2 against South Carolina. But either way,
Whenever I put it up, Butterfly, whenever I put it up.
Tomorrow in the first semifinal.
Sheila says, I'm sorry.
Add to that resume. But today, domination.
I'm absolutely getting that 24 car this weekend, y'all. I'm getting it.
Wire to wire. Clock runs out. That is your ball game. 73.
All right, this game is final. This game is final.
Sends the number 1 seed, one and done. Tennessee is out. State moves on.
How about that? And a surprising game. I did feel like Mississippi State had a really solid chance to win this ball game. Didn't think it'd be a blowout. And really, it was settled in the first half. The first half.
Yeah, it'll take me a few days to do that. I still have to do the Dodgers home run video, bro.
Congratulations to Mississippi State on a big victory in Nashville.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do that,
to
though, one of these days. I still have to do the Dodgers home run video.
We'll be joined by one of the State
and they play next week.
Coming up, told it'll be Jimmy Bell, who's played a great game with 8 points.
Probably should have done that yesterday instead of having those 2 streams.
State. For
where I
Tennessee,
just
it was
sat
Ziegler
here
with 20,
like a moron, like a big Grover.
And 10 for Jemai Meshack. But it'll be Jimmy Bell joining us here right now. Jimmy, congratulations, man. We talked all game. Yesterday was so tense against LSU. You played a great second half, and that really looked like it propelled you guys. You played free, you played loose, and you took it to Tennessee from the jump.
30 likes, 1,090 views.
Yesterday, Coach was on us yesterday. We got the win. We've been doing a lot of film on Tennessee. We beat them the first game, and we knew we had to come out with the same intensity we came in the first game. So
Jimmy, you were outstanding on the defensive end, too, and in the first half, y'all just set the tone with that defense. Connect, obviously, is a great player. He was frustrated. Could you sense that y'all's defense was really dictating the whole game?
Oh, I mean, that was our game plan from the jump. Get him out of his game, and we knew that's his main player. He won Player of the Year, so you got to give him his respect. But that was our game plan. If we got him out the game, we felt like we could win, and that's what we did. So,
well, it's such a big victory here. We were talking about it.
All right, y'all, but the Bulldogs upset the Volunteers 73-56 is your final. The stats up on your screen there. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like. We'll be back on at 4 p.m. Pacific for Kentucky basketball. Let's go ahead and put them logos up there. Let's go ahead and switch this bad boy over. Do it before we go offline here. Pachow, pachow, pachow. We change out these logos. Bazoom, bazoom. Bazanga. Bazanga. So I think what my plan is tonight, y'all, we're going to do that Kentucky stream, and we're going to just stay up on that thumbnail and maybe watch some NBA after it, okay? But I'm out of here, y'all. We about to hit the K. 12:20. Have a great day, Miss Gracie. Thank you to the moderating team here on the channel. The Mod Squad. The Moddy Mods. The Wrench Crew. Sounds like a plan. That's the plan. Thank you to the subscribers. We call them the Berserkers. The members, we're down to 74 members, y'all. 74. The V-Homies. See if we picked up anything today. I don't think we picked up nothing. One solitary new subscriber. That's fair. That's totally fair, YouTube. Totally fair. Yeah, let's push this guy that's doing nothing. This guy that's made me money for the past 4 years. F that guy. I'm out.